I didn't check. YouTube didn't go live, or did it? Hold on. Yo, YouTube audience, were you able to see anything up until now? If not, yo, that's my bad. I just finished reading through all of the modifiers that make Ultrahard a challenge. If you need them for yourself, I would post the link to the Ultrahard challenge on YouTube, but I think if I post a link even in my own chat, YouTube, like, they send people to castrate me or something. They think I'm scamming, which fair enough. I mean, maybe I am. So yeah, I mean, we can already see it, right? Look at all these fun little champions. Wow, what bad luck that we got all these champions, surely. So I have questionable methods that I like to do during Ultrahard. One of them is I still like to go into curse rooms. Why am I not going into that one? Well, it feels just too embarrassing to instantly, you know, walk into a curse room and get spidered. But imagine how legendary it would feel if we walk in there and immediately we get ourselves ceremonial robes, have extra black hearts, and we can't be defeated, not to mention the extra damage. It's insane. Oh, it's just every curse? It's not just every curse. Oh, it's so much more than that. Hearts don't spawn from any methods. That includes Hierophant doesn't spawn hearts. Every boss is going to be its champion variant, and every enemy in the game is a champion, which is why we're fighting 2 champions currently here after killing 2 champions. And I mean, it's just kind of like a real fuckers challenge, you know? It's really like the one your parents were describing, how every day they'd have to do HP up, still heal. They do. That is not a reliable source of healing when everybody's a champion. I'm going to end my life. No. It's fine. Because watch this. Right here, we're going to get Polyphemus, if I had to guess. Yep, that's what I'm feeling. Because then we'll have a really good damage, you know, source of damage. Now, we should still get, I believe, 2 per floor. What are we starting with? Seraphim? That's... I don't know what tier item it is, but it's not, you know, it's not the worst. Yeah, I mean, I just love, dude, champions are so fun. It just adds a whole other level of challenge. Haha. At least they reward by dropping better items. Bombastic side-eye.png. I do it myself, and I feel as though I've limited myself by going as a PNG tuber sometimes, and the main reason I say that is I'm a very big fan of doing physical comedy with my face, not in like the, you know, Jim Carrey style, you know what I mean, the mask or whatever, but more I love doing shit like adjust the glasses downwards, the "are you seeing this shit" signature, you know. Now let's see, does he split into, oh, he splits into 2 normal ones. How nice of the challenge. I was figuring he was gonna split into 2. Oh, okay, this challenge is easy, never mind. So Seraphim is actually a pretty decent early game option, and I don't know if I'm, you know, you won't catch me admitting that anywhere else, but right now, what am I doing? Oh yeah, maybe they'll drop a heart. Sure. Sure, man, maybe, if we're recoding the game while we're at it, I guess. But yeah, I believe this is one of the only challenges I've seen mods that are like, hey, we just removed it from, oh cool, we got Summons Monstro, it's fucking over for you now. I'm calling in my backup, I'm jumping them. But it's one of the only challenges I see mods that are just like, makes it so you don't have to beat Ultrahard. Now if you're wondering why some of these items, such as, or some of these enemies, such as that little yellow wasp looking dude, why he wasn't a champion, it's because he doesn't have a champion variant in the game. They didn't create new variants just to put in here. If you ask me, it's just clearly lazy game design. You know, so, and we'll see how much, you know, oh, let's go, our HP is back to full. This is what happens when you stick with it, boys. We'll see how much I end up talking about the Eclipse today, because it seems what everybody is talking about, myself included. Now, do tinted rocks matter? I guess they could for being small rock, which is something that I should look out for still. Dude, the way that he moved was insane. Actually sign him up for some kind of esports team. I just don't know what organization yet. We still do get our, okay, we'll go in here, we'll go. It's 2 hearts. This could solve the entire run, right? Like, I feel as though it would be foolish to not take it. Maw of the Void. Hey, Salted Slices, how do you feel about Maw of the Void? Well, I feel as though we sure have it, and that's great. And I'm so happy to have it. You should have placed this first and bombed him. That's pretty true. Oh well. What was the other one? It was just Hermit or Death. Let's hold on to a judgment and go to the next floor. It is Isaac's #1 fan. It's me. It's me. Hey, I'm also, you know, I've been playing Inazuma on stream. I'm multi-talented. I've been playing 2 games. That makes me qualified for like World Cup or something like that. But yeah, so the eclipse today, I was able to see it somewhat. I was in the path of totality, but I was able to see it. And what were my hot takes on it? I mean, like, here's the thing. For me, it just kind of got slightly dark and looked pretty cool. So I don't really have too much of a take. Suicide King? Got tempted. Okay. I think I was a little too harsh on Maul. It's decent, and it's 1/3 towards Leviathan, which matters because hearts are at a premium in this challenge. A very big premium. And I'm trying to make sure I'm trying to make something that'll Baja last. Me to the cashier. Taco Bell. And then they're like, sir, please just get out of here. And I'm like, oh wait, your zero sugar one's not working. I gotta get out of here. Ooh, okay, okay. So I hope that anybody who was in the path of totality, I do hope that you stared directly at the sun. And you might say that's horrible advice. Nobody listened to him. Are we 100% certain that it's not how you get superpowers? How am I supposed to believe that, oh, all of a sudden it's so bad to look at the sun? You're telling me when the moon's covering it, it's bad to look at the sun, but you can normally stare at that shit for hours? I'm not buying it. And anybody who goes, you can't normally stare at it for hours? Okay, sorry, you bought into a lie. Ooh, Sackhead's not bad. Well, I guess it could be because we can't get hearts, and I think that might dilute the sack pool a little bit. We gotta try for Balls of Steel, range down. Well, you gotta admit, I had balls of steel to try it, you know? But as I was outside, some people were just looking up at the sun. Even though we weren't in the path of totality, they were just staring at it without the glasses. I should have done it, man. I was so tempted to. I was like edging my eyes. Don't make that a weird thing. I mean like edging them in a normal way. And I was just kind of almost looking at it and having barely like a little awning from my balcony cover the sun. But man, I wanted to stare at it, dude. Okay, okay, what we got? That's great, actually. That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I will say that's the one part of the eclipse that I think gets a little bit overhyped. And it's... everyone's like, holy shit, it almost instantly turns insanely dark out. I don't want to, you know, like poo-poo on everybody who's super on the eclipse and having the time of their life looking at it. Do they know what happens every night when the sun goes down? And they go, no, it's different. It's different. I understand it is different because, you know, it's not the normal time at which it is dark. And that's pretty sick. But it's like, come on. We wanted Helldivers every autumn. Oh, shit. Damn. Wait, are they going to add a new enemy type or are they just... what happens if I use Monstro in here? Oh, the big Papa Monstro comes in and says, hey, kids. Make sure you're playing nice with good old Papa Slices over there. Oh, I just read YouTube chat. Damn, I'm slow. The Family Man Challenge, that one is... okay, well, whatever. What we got in here? What we got in here? Another 2-harder? I would be remiss to not take it. Dead cat? You fucked me. But you didn't fuck me. But here's the thing. I take it back. You've unfucked me, and here's why. There is Suicide King on this floor, and I remember that. We go back, we get Suicide King, we pop it, more items. All of a sudden, Ultrahard's the most solved challenge in the game. Help, I didn't think there'd be more enemies. Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. They started like popping this thing called Zin. I don't understand. Mom, everyone's zooted off the Zin. I don't even know it, like the invader. Like that motherfucker who hangs out with Gurr. Dude, that show terrified me as a kid. I don't know what it was. Just something about it. I was petrified every time it came on. I had to change the channel. Nicktoons, no. What challenge are you doing? I'm happy you asked. There's just a little challenge called Ultrahard. Most people despise this challenge, and it has one of the worst unlocks in the game. All it does is makes it so the character Samson starts with Child's Heart, which does not matter at all. So it's pretty sick that they made it one of the hardest one. Okay, okay. So this is Instantly kills Isaac and spawns 10 pickups or items on the floor. What you got for me? Not a single item. You need to check what you just said to me, man. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. Sorry, I take it back. Thank you for the item. Very generous of you, all things considered. Child leash. What's that one do? Familiar, stay closer to Isaac. I mean, I think more kids could use a leash. I know that that's like, you know, guy who's not a parent giving his parenting take, but I don't know, man. When I see kids just running around freely, I gotta wonder, what's the parent up to? Why is this child alone in a Forever 21 at the mall? What has happened? Better question. Why are we at the mall in my hypothetical? No one's gone to a mall of their own volition in so long. Well, we got another HP upgrade. Our HP is looking very healthy, especially for being ultra hard. I think that makes it feel even nicer. Thus far, I would say pretty good start. And that's what's scary. Okay, yep, we've moved incorrectly. Hold on. Pretty good start, but our damage is absolutely lacking. It is a little... If you were to ask me about its Lester, I would say it is lacking it. If you were to ask me about Mo, I would say he is a... Well, anyways, we can move on from that topic. But yeah, I don't know. Dude, I was surprised that... And I know that, holy shit, does all he have to say is about the eclipse. When there's a giant event going on that a lot of people in the world are talking about, yeah, I gotta talk about it a bit, okay? With that said, I was surprised there weren't more like eye doctors purposefully spreading misinformation about the eclipse. You'd think, why would they purposefully spread misinformation? I'll tell you precisely why. Do you know what their job is? To fix your vision after you fuck it up. Do you know what they had an opportunity to do and did not take? Just fuck up your vision by saying, hey, actually, the big glasses companies are lying to you. And you'll say that would never work. That's what I'd like to think too. People are really like dumb. They'll do one thing online and go, holy shit, that must be true intrinsically because someone online said it. Namely, yeah, it is the older generation. But here's the thing. They're the ones with the money that the eye doctors should be scamming anyways. Yeah, laser eye surgeons should be like, dude, don't even worry if you get one of those, you know, spots in your vision that's completely obstructed due to you staring directly at the sun. That's not even incurable, all right? So look at it while you can. You don't want to miss this. It's once every 20 years. Then someone will be like, I need to stop lowering my speed. I am at 40. Dude, look at my speed, man. I'm going to jail. I'm not making it out of this one. Holy. Okay. Still a very good start. As far as ultra hard starts go, actually, you know what? This challenge isn't that bad. I know that it's your famous last words to say I'm not even past the mother fight, and I've got depression as one of my items. I think Maul is carrying, and I don't want to admit it out loud. I know I just did there, but I'm admitting it out loud in a tongue-in-cheek manner. Therefore, I can go back on my word, and I don't have to exactly stay committed to it. Much like most relationships you see on TikTok. They don't have to stay committed at all. That's just, you know, a matter of personal opinion. Okay. Oh, you fucker. You went for the only one who didn't matter. Thanks for that, man. I really felt the love in that moment, Monstro. I felt as though, you know, you were my friend and we were equals in that field. I did, however, get an ad, one of those sponsored posts on TikTok right after the eclipse happened from someone who's like, we do the best laser eye surgery in the country. And I was like, all right, well, at least they're spending their advertising budget now, because I know there's going to be some people who, despite everybody saying don't look at the sun, they go, well, what am I supposed to do, buy $3 glasses? What do I look like? I'm made out of money? I'd rather pay $3,000 in surgeries, thank you. Or alternatively, get a cool blind spot in my vision, then not report it and start driving. You'd say there's no one who would do that. I think most people, if they got a blind spot, would probably not want to report it to the DMV because they know it would be harder for them to get their license, thus harder for them to get to work. So they're like, I don't got no blind spot. Because if it's already developed later in life, once you already have your license, what are they going to do? Take it away? A disclaimer, probably. They are probably going to take it away. Like, most likely that's what the rights, but fuck if I know. Do you know how long we make all of our legal sheets? It's to discourage the average man like you and I to read it, probably. No, it's probably because there's 7,000 edge cases they got to worry about. And the only edge I worry about is what I'm doing on twitter.com. So now I genuinely could not dodge that. It was too quick for me, which is sad because, yeah, it was moving really slowly. Oh, no, we already got both of our items. And then our shop was greed. Okay, we're ready to move on then. We might as well open this, though. Yeah, see? They wanted me to miss out on 3 cents. Big that we acquired that. Damn, they fucking splattered my shit. Okay, okay, they keep splattering it. Would you not do that? Would you kindly? Would you like a ... I may have made a mistake. What did you do? Did you use sacrificial altar on a run where you're blindfolded? Because I've done that before. Does not always work out well. Experimental treatment. I genuinely cannot go any slower. Can we please? I'm man to man for a second. Also saw you play Persona again. Did you get the last shadow? I did get the last shadow. So that stream had a bit of a strange ending because I had a friend who was like, I really need to come over and get my mind off shit. So I had to end stream extra early because I didn't realize when he was coming over, and I was like, oh shit. So it ended in a pseudo ASMR salted slices of me trying to be like, there's my fucking friends here, I gotta get the fuck out. We'll take both of these because how could it be bad? A Guppy's item and sulfur. Sulfur is definitely better than the monsters one. In fact, it's so much better that we could be persuaded to do this. But yes, I did. The final shadow is dead. I don't know where the game is going now. Somebody, does Book of Belial boost familiar damage? I don't think so. I think it depends on the familiar, right? Because like Rotten Baby, it boosts the damage the flies deal because the flies are based off your damage, but everyone else. Can't let him know you're Revy. I don't want him in my chat. No offense to my friend who I clearly love dearly. But, dude, okay. He is, well, sorry, hold on. First, chat, survey, top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Which one are we taking? I need all the items I can get to beat this challenge. Hi. Which one's calling out our name? Bottom right? I agree. Dad's key. You think that this would be really bad, and that's because it's not good. It does let us just walk out and leave. It's completely useless, but we didn't have to fight anything. It definitely could have been worse. Our best edge case there. Well, don't ask what cases I'm edging in, first of all. That's up to me to decide, and for you to never find out. Second of all, it was, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Our speed is so low. We die to everything. I don't stand a chance. I can't outrun them. I can't drown my demons either. Like, these fuckers definitely know how to swim. Please, Maw. Maw is my only saving grace in this life. I've been born in to trust one thing and one thing only. And it's Maw of the Void. What was that item you got? Which one? Dad's key or sulfur? Because sulfur is my current active item. And sulfur makes it so I get brimstone for 1 room upon popping it, which is great because it lets me not interface with 1 room while moving at the speed of, gotta say, love the Half-Life Death Sound. Thank you, I added a mod for it. I figured, you know, it'll rarely be seen because I never die, but the boss rush item, that was Dad's key. I don't remember where you unlock it, but all it does is it unlocks every door in the game, and boss rush's entrance counts as a door you can unlock with it. So I just reopened the entrance and walked out. Whoa, I wasn't ready. I didn't know he was ready to spurt like that, man. He was so tiny. I know what it does. It just didn't catch what it does. Oh yeah, no, I mean, was it amazing? No, but also we didn't have to fight boss rush, so I mean, I'll take what I can get, man. Okay, rest in peace to me. The streets lost a real one today. Me, I'm the real one. I should have teleported out when I didn't feel safe. But the thing about me is I always feel somewhat safe. Yo, so, oof, dude, I don't know if anybody saw it. Probably not. I'm the only one who probably watches my statistics like a damn hawk, right? Mainly because video game player likes watching numbers change. Dude, my YouTube was going crazy over the weekend. One of these days, It's gonna go absolutely nuts. It's so much easier for me to grow on YouTube because I understand how YouTube works more than I understand how Twitch works, which is to say, on YouTube, all I do is post videos and then YouTube pushes them to people. On Twitch, I don't know what the fuck to do, man. I'm actually just going live and hoping. Okay. You'd think that this item we're gonna get here is not what we'd want. I challenge you to think how I'm about to say we'll think. It is the only item we want because, oh my god, we have a normal movement speed. Look at us. We are able to move at a normal rate, man. Not to mention, we could do this. Absolutely gobsmack the boss. Please don't do whatever that was. I beg of you. Yeah, just keep this going. Twitch really is gambling, but the thing about me is I'm kind of one of the best gamblers in my room. The other ones, of course, being me, myself, and I. We have to go recharge our pony. I don't trust me fighting this without a fully charged pony. If I can't ram at the speed of sound, first of all, I'm not trying to hit. Second of all, I don't trust that I have any kind of victory path forward. Oh, yo, did anybody else think, conspiracy theory here from Salted Slices. Anyone else think it's weird that Nintendo just shut down their servers on the same day as the total eclipse? I don't know what it means, but something's not adding up here. You might say there's no theory there. I agree. But if we phrase it right, we could make it. Damn, Inazuma got hell of views. It's also why I wanted to play more of it, because people enjoy watching it, and I really enjoy playing it, because all I do is I just kind of scream at a ball. It's so easy. Sports are universally, we can understand them, because we all know what it is. We all know that my #1 enemy is the opponent who is stopping me from hitting ball in funny way. And all I want to do is hit ball in funny way. So you are going to use... Don't do that to me. Don't do this. Good shit, me. Okay. What we got going on in here? 1 heart for a mystery item. Give it to me. Gimpy, Sweet Suffering. Horrible. Thank you. You need to make an Inazuma video? Yeah, maybe I'll make one that's like top 10 characters you need to use in Inazuma. And then the whole bit could be the whole time I mispronounce everybody's name. #1, Hiath? He uses Royal Lancer. Making him one of the most optimal picks for, I don't know. Woo! Good shit. We just gotta keep playing well. And I know that's a very scary prospect for me. Don't love this for me either. Okay, what else would I do? I would charge this up, use it to decimate. We gotta kill Greed first, because he scares me. Everyone else, they're chill. See, this is why you scare me. See, this is why me and your mother don't talk anymore the same way we used to. You say you don't understand what changed. You did. Sorry. I'm just... just saying what I always heard about my childhood. No, I'm kidding. Unfortunately, I had a healthy childhood, which sucks because it's so much easier to pull from trauma for comedy. And then everyone goes, OMG, he's just like me, for real. I wish that 'twas the case, but, you know. I can only fake trauma. I think the only real trauma I have is like people not laughing at my joke. And let me tell you, that one really does sting, all right? That one goes, it hurts so bad. When the whole chat goes silent for a second, you know, you're sitting there in the Discord with your boys or something, and you make a joke, not a single person laughs, that shit is a stain on your permanent record, okay? You are gonna feel that forever. We can destroy these just on the off chance we get a pill out of one of these that's like, now we have... I'm using this just because I don't know where everyone is. Good idea, me. What software do you use for PNG tubers? Looking for industry secrets, are we? I actually think it's called PNG Tuber. It's an open source software. Hold on, let me see. It should say who's developed by when I go in here. Kaya Kairos's PNG Tuber Plus. That's what it's called. And brother, I hope you can do something with that knowledge. Go forth and make your own. Damn, that was business license moment. What did I say? Did I accidentally invest in stockholders yet again? Oh no, catch me accidentally investing in another Fortune 500 company. Oh, damn. Accidentally returning on investment 305%. I've been trying to find one. Ooh. So here's the thing with this one. Maybe it's my computer, but it does crash a decent bit when I'm playing other games. If I'm playing something off my computer and it requires absolutely zero processing power, we're absolutely goated and gaming. The second it requires anything else, why did I even place a temperance machine? I was asking that. I was asking for that to kill me. Not to mention, what am I looking for out of it, you know? Oh, maybe you'll get a soul heart or a red heart. All right, good joke. Anyways, we are essentially playing the Lost, but we don't have Holy Mantle. Okay. This has not been the worst first attempt. I don't expect us to win on this one, though. No offense, I just don't see it happening. Stop him from using Brim. He uses Brim, but that's because I allow him to. All right? We both understand and respect each other. Can you quit doing that? How many times in a row are you going to fucking shoot that, man? I don't think that's really fair of you. We were just having a good afternoon with each other. Allocate more RAM to the software. Better yet, I will go onto my Internet Explorer tab and download more RAM such that it will never crash. And then my computer, I think it is because when I bought this computer, and I've never upgraded my computer because the idea of building something on my own terrifies and scares me, is that out of lives? No, we have one more. Okay. But when I bought this one, it was with my first paychecks from my job, right? And I was like, well, I don't need much RAM. So I just never upgraded it. And I'm pretty sure I only have 8 gigs. I might have 16, but I should definitely buy some more and install that. With that said, when will you be doing that? PC building stream when? Well, you know, it's a great idea. Oh, slight issue. I'm pretty sure that my PC is what I use to stream. Yeah, not 100%, obviously. Maybe it's all hosted off of my Android phone. No, you don't. The holy sky cleanses the non-believer. We dodge these. Okay, okay, okay. If we can dodge a wrench, what does that say about a ball? Good shit. All right. At least we made it on the first attempt all the way to the very bottom. Yo, okay. I think that, and this is not a genuine take, by the way. You want to unfollow someone on Twitch? You deserve to write a 300-page apology on why you're... Hold on. Which one do we take? I feel like I don't beat Mega Satan hitless. I'm just keeping it 100, being honest here. The top right or bottom left could be the final item we need for Leviathan, giving us a fuck ton of black hearts. Actually, let me check how many it gives. I could just be waffling about nothing. Leviathan to boy. Leviathan, after obtaining 3 evil items. Oh, we get 2 black hearts. It's not great, but it's something. Now, if one of these is Abaddon, we have a chance. So let's see. Is it Abaddon? It is Death Touch. Yeah, that's death. Rest in peace, soldiers. It's fine. Look, that one was just to help us understand what the challenge is more about. Now we can start for real. Tech Point 5, that's an amazing item. Absolutely a solid start. You love to see it. I mean, it's Apple Vision Pro, but good. People are going to be using this one for years to come. Hopefully. I mean, that's what, you know, Tim Cook says about the Vision Pro, but let's not lie to ourselves. I don't know if I'll fuck with that idea. Does it not feel, I don't know, terrifying? Like, the idea you could wake up in the morning not feeling like any certain celebrities, if I had to guess, but you'd wake up, put on your headset, and get advertised to as the first thing. Be like, oh man, I'm out of coffee. And then all of a sudden a Folgers ad pops up in front of you, and you're like, oh, that is the best part of waking up, dude. How could I forget about Folgers in my cup? So the challenge, all items are hidden, or what are the rules? This challenge is, a lot of people will call it like the bullshit one. All items hidden. My health can be hidden sometimes. It's not currently, which is really nice of them. Red hearts cannot drop on the ground. Neither can soul hearts or black hearts. What else? All floors are XL floors. there's some other stuff, but I mean, like, you get the gist, right? Essentially, they just took, oh, every enemy is the champion variant of the enemy, which is why all of them are the different coloration versions. It's just a lot. Okay, they threw everything in a blender and saw what happened. We put everything on a bagel, and you will not believe the fennel seeds we added. Is that so the fennel seeds are the ones that give you the false heroin test, right? Like, if you have too many fennel seeds, then you'll fail your drug test for heroin because you were just munching too many everything bagels. I think personally, even if it does add a certain flavor, a certain je ne sais quoi to the, you know, the experience of eating an everything burrito, if it makes people fail a drug test, maybe we could just cut that part. I don't know. It could be a hot take for sure, but I definitely see where I'm coming from at the very least, that you can just get rid of that. You don't need... Oh, what we got here? BBF, this is going to hurt more than it will help. Thank you so much. I'm very happy to have you. The love of my life, BBF. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Why am I clearing all these rooms if it can only lead to me losing more HP that is essentially permanently lost? I'd like to see you try, wise guy. It's pretty much my only response I've got to that. It did help get me BBF, which... yeah, it's not helping now. You can't always judge a book by its cover, all right? Then you probably would have thought one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish didn't have that twist ending. It was all inside their head, by the way. That was the twist at the end. Hate to spoil that for anybody who hasn't gotten around to reading it yet, but yeah. He was really thinking about it, and then all of a sudden I was using that for all of my twists. I actually had a book writing thing that we had to do in elementary school. I don't know. I think it was a pretty statewide, or not statewide, sorry, a nationwide thing, at least for the US, where they would have us write our own book, quote unquote, and then they would get it published hardback style, which was a really cool thing. Unfortunately, I was like a loser in elementary school. Oh, so nothing changed from now. Hey guys, can we please be nice to each other? Rule 1 of the chat is be nice to the streamer. He has a fragile ego. No, but so I didn't know what to write about, and it was like first grade. So how old does that make you? 6, 7, somewhere around there. I don't know. I wrote my entire book that I wrote and was published was a tutorial on how to beat Hooktail's castle in Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. I felt so cool for that, though. I was like, okay, so once you go here, you're gonna get the sound effect that Hooktail is weak to, and then you can beat the boss easily once you get up there. Now, in the meantime, and then I would be like drawing all of, you know, the different NPCs you're meeting throughout the castle, and I was also drawing Miss Mouse and all that. I'm just saying, I was kind of a visionary. I pretty much just wrote a game guide. Essentially, what I'm saying is, if you ever had any doubts that I was one of the coolest guys to ever do it, allow me to put those doubts to rest. How should I do this? Like that. Okay. Yeah. There. It's so hard. I hate that. It shouldn't be so hard, but it is for me. I'm not intelligent. So what do we have now? Well, now we have magnetizing tears, which pulls enemies away from us. Thus, we don't have to worry about them as hard. It's actually a big get for us playing safe, which is hopefully what we're doing. We'll see. We've also got to get either... well, we've got to get some way to make sure we... dude, he's actually dodging too well. Holy shit. What does this one do? 50% wider tiers increases knockback. That's not bad at all. Oh yeah, so what I was originally saying is, I think that if you unfollow someone on Twitch, you owe me a 10-page written explanation as to why you unfollowed me. I think I know what the answer is. I don't show up to stream, and also, like, you're not funny. Fair enough, but can we at least get that in writing so I have something to cry over? With that said, what is this coming from? But I think the same thing with YouTube dislikes, okay? Because when you dislike my video, it doesn't tell me anything. Is it that my editing had an issue, or are you just like Ebenezer Scrooge? I don't know. Most likely, it was just like you watched it and went, gross, there's a VTuber on my screen, which is fair enough. And then moved on with your life. And I understand where you're coming from entirely if that's what it was. Oh, what the fuck happened there? I think they took out Pin for me. That's awesome. Okay, toothpicks is great too. We did need... it was one of the few things we were running low on, which was ability to spam out more shots. Quince has been very helpful for these bosses, strangely. feel like it's normally a nothing item. But yeah, I was also, it's because I was checking my followers list because Twitch was like, congratulations, you had 65 followers. And I was like, no, I'm not. What are you talking about? So then I checked my numbers and I was like, oh, it's people left me. They were afraid to be part of the come up. I understand. I'm afraid to be part of come as well. It happens to all of us. But it's the blessing and the curse of the anonymity of the internet. Do you want to try that again, Salted Slices? Do you want to try and say it right? Nope. Nah, I'm pretty happy with the way I pronounced it there. I think that I pretty much nailed it, and any other attempts would truly make me look a fool. What kind of items are we hoping for? I don't know. I just feel Curved Horn is amazing and immaculate. Holy. Sci-Fly. Okay. All right. I'm sorry to anybody who ever doubted me. It's not looking good for you. If you thought, oh, Salted Slices can't make it, I'm here to tell you there's the contrary, all right? I can make it. Why is this challenge hard? You literally just don't get hit. Just walk around and don't get hit, man. Oh, what? You don't know how to dodge? Did they take away the W, A, S, and D keys on your keyboard? I don't understand. Yeah, so there's a weird, I don't know if it's a translation thing or not. And maybe I shouldn't even ask this because it could potentially be spoilers. But there's this thing in the One Piece card game where everybody from the worst generation, their tag isn't worst generation as like a keyword. They call them the supernovas. And I don't get it. At first I thought, oh, all of the worst generation is going to team up and create this supernovas thing together. I doubt it after seeing what Basil Hawkins is up to. I don't think his ass is joining anybody. Aside from, you know, too busy taking a certain emperor's cock way up his. So, I mean, like, he's already got his allegiance. No shot he's gonna be like, wow, I love Luffy. Much like everybody in the 70s or whenever I Love Lucy was going on. You got it. It was one of the most iconic and influential sitcoms of all time that led to the serialization of sitcoms as we knew it. And also probably was the inventor of the laugh track, which I'm going to have to dock them a couple points on. I don't need to be told when to laugh. It's one of the very few things I have agency over in my life. You don't have to take that away from me. If I'm watching your show and somebody goes bazinga and then there's a laugh track for 30 seconds, sorry, I don't like your show. I don't need to be told to laugh. I am the arbiter of what is funny to me, not you and your laugh track. Also, I don't think BBF has exploded a single time. Not holding that against BBF. I'm actually very happy that they haven't. They scare me. I feel like I'm, you know, bunking with my own demise and doom. It's very big that one was the golden version. We can go here. Supernova is just a word for rookie pirates that, oh. Well, why haven't they ever said that? I mean, they probably have. But why haven't they ever said that? I guess they didn't want to call it worst generation because then they'd have to include a certain Marshall D. And let's not lie, Blood is not part of the team, all right? He's there, but he's definitely not granted the rank of teammate. No one's looking over to him like, oh my God, Teach, you made it. We've been waiting. Finally, now the real party can get started. Teleports Isaac to the secret room. Thing about that is I actually just kind of left there. I kind of decided that life wasn't for me anymore, so. Don't do that. Don't ever. They shot a little too close. It terrified me. If that gun didn't malfunction there, I was done. Did it malfunction? No. That's what makes it even more scary. There's an innate stress I feel in the back of my head, a pounding headache, if you will, and that's not the lack of caffeine intake. Due to the fact that I have a DVD logo bouncing around the room every time I enter somewhere, and it could kill me at any moment. Now there, you might say it was very helpful. It killed the enemy. That's true. It was very helpful there. What if next time it's not so helpful? Also, the new episodes are crazy. I saw a little snippet that Crunchyroll was putting out as an ad where they had just Zoro cutting an iceberg in half. What the fuck? Dude, how much did they pay the animators for that scene? It looks so like it should be nothing, yet holy shit, my man's going off. I think that Zoro fans, and I say this as a Zoro fan, are some of the most pure One Piece enjoyers, because you want to know what makes us happy? When strong man with sword does his big sword move and is strong. That's all I need. Oh, he lacks some characterization. Sometimes he's so bland and still, I don't care. Strong man sword, use sword, make big slash. Sorry, the dopamine's flying off the charts as we speak. Okay, good shit. Good shit, my boy. All BBF on that one, I'm not gonna lie. Treasure rooms appear in the womb and corpse sounds so good on paper. Now you might say, what's the issue? We have curved horn, which is objectively one of the best in the game that we can get as a trinket. Like, absolutely objectively one of the best. Actually, wait, I think I saw another clip. Well, I gotta finish Wano still. What happened? I thought you were making such good pace. I was, and then Wano started getting so slow. I watched so much One Piece over the course of 1 year, and I thought, oh, there's no way. Nah. The fly just kind of kills enemies it touches. Which fly? Because there's a lot of flies. So, oh, what the fuck does card reader do? Okay, we can hop straight to the boss. That's it. It's so over. We win these. So the big fly who has a heart on his head, he is scary because he doesn't just kill enemies he touches. He explodes on enemies he touches, and those explosions can hurt me as well. Now, let's talk about the item we just got, Skipping Stone. Do I think it is a good item? I really have no clue what its use case is, like what it's supposed to do, what it's setting out to do. I really like the item for one reason. Doesn't it just look satisfying having the little pond and bubbles splash? I like that. Water's cool. I wanted to be a waterbender most of all. I know everyone else is like, oh, airbending's the coolest. I'm sorry, you're blinded by the fact that Aang is an airbender. I hate to break it to you. Airbending was not the coolest bending. You just wanted it the most because he was the avatar. If you didn't have the ability to airbend and then use that shit directly into water, earth, or fire, you'd all of a sudden say, actually, I don't love airbending that much. Yeah, I know. Earthbending is real swag. You know what? I can agree, but also because you can just pick up a handful of rocks and chuck them at someone, and that's like a lethal weapon. That's pretty sick. I'm lost, by the way. I have no clue where the boss is. I know we found the room once. Just doesn't help me right now, does it? We are going to be here for the rest of our lives. Am I really going to be like this forever? Insert the one cat dirty shirt. Man, it was such a shame because I really liked their shirts and I was so down to spend a fuck ton of money. If you haven't seen them, by the way, you can look up their art. I still think they're sick as hell, but then I found out a lot of their art was also being used for NFT stuff, and I was like, well, damn, that makes me want to support them less. Which I know, just wake up, sheeple, NFTs are the future. Maybe they are, but look, man, if that's the future, just take me out back now, all right? I'm not going to be part of it. I've already made my choice. Whoa, what? They're breaking. I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. They took each other out. All right, we'll take that. Blue cap's great. Just absolutely amazing. An item I have nothing, no notes, no negative notes or positive notes, I guess, but like, you know. No, I do have positive notes. It gave us HP. I didn't even see the fuck, dude. I didn't see that stupid little guy. Okay, that's unlucky because had we not gotten hit by a single fly there, we got whatever. We would have gotten, yeah, you know what I'm saying. No salted slices, you haven't finished a single sentence. There's so much. I'm scared, okay? I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what any of this shit is, and I'm scared, okay? I'm trying my best here. We do have, luckily, a guardian angel here positioned to block shots in addition to sci-fly blocking shots. Plus, we have lodestone magnetized all the shots towards them. Finally, an angel room. This is just a free item. Give us Godhead. What the fuck is... Yo, anyone else up Vading they retro? What the fuck is Vade retro? Vade retro Exorcist is on sale. It's not all know, but I know. Now, why am I holding on to it if I don't care about it? Y'all ever heard of the lack of options we have in this world? And now we just kind of keep popping Vade retro. Oh, baby. Nuclear throw mentioned. One of the best to ever do it. And we all know it to be true. Speed up. We needed that so desperately. Yeah, look at them all. Yeah, it's just melted. Okay, easy. God, I was so ass in Nuclear Throne because I played it when my brain was still developing. I think the game was simply too fast-paced for me. I was but a child, but a wee infant in the gaming sphere. I mean, did I play Isaac when my brain was still developing? Yeah, but Isaac's easy, okay? Isaac's not fast-paced. See this? What the fuck was that? Guys, it's too fast-paced. It's too fast-paced. This is fucked up. You can't be doing that to me. My old man heart isn't ready for it, okay? I just played slow games like Valorant for boomers. Did I get hit there? I did. I'm gonna call bullshit that I got hit. And I know what you're thinking. Of course you'd call bullshit. You were the one who got hit. No, I'm calling bullshit because I couldn't see anything with his big, thick-ass legs in the way. Card reading teleports Isaac to the secret room. There's an argument to be made for that. And the argument's so good that I will agree. Now, we do have Algiz still. What is Algiz good for? Well, probably the same things as War, if I had to guess, if any other songs are to be believed. We blow these up and then melted. All right. Good shit. Good shit. I don't know if we can hurt ourselves with it. Thank you so much to Sci-Fly. Honestly, I am preying on your upbringing so much. Some people out here preying on downfalls, not me. I am hoping Sci-Fly has a lovely life and can live very long to see his future. What do we have here? Yuckheart. We have to use it because we are out of options. Yuckheart is better for us than Vade Retro. This may not... All my Vade heads, all my Darth Vaders in the chat. Did you know, actually, subtle foreshadowing from the Star Wars movies. Vader actually, in German... Yeah, no, we've heard the fact before. It's not a... It's... The fact stops being fun after the 30th time, all right? Yeah, we know he broke his toe. We don't have to bring it up anymore. Society, we can move past that. We know what happened in that scene when he actually kicked it. No, we're fully aware. I assure you. Bullshit, by the way, let me just say. I mean, you know, completely fair, obviously, because how the fuck is anybody supposed to do this fight? I've just got to stand still. I have to. Otherwise, they're throwing too many bombs that have contact damage. I was asking for my own downfall there. Not praying for it, no. Asking for it, though. Okay, okay. They are now all lodestonatized. Just keep playing away. We all know about keep away. We've all played a little bit of keep away in our days. Why are they so goddamn tanky? We'll try hitting your shots. You know what? I mean, you raise a good point. I have not tried that. A little hushy. So it's just some big joke to you. So I'm nothing to you, I guess. Okay, that's cool. No, I mean, I don't mind. I just would have liked to feel appreciated. It's okay, though. Please be good. The relic. I know what you're thinking. Awesome, we get soul hearts. That's the joke. Duh, they're playing a little prank on us. You can't get... So they don't drop on the ground. Okay, I'll see you all in hell. Honestly, I really did enjoy my time here. Yeah, no, I mean... What am I saying? It's my mental block enemy. We're lucky to be alive, and... I think all we can do here is pray and buy the items that were right before the boss. Is that a good strategy? Financially, no. It is very irresponsible, I would say, but... Look at what I'm working with. Look at my lawyer dog. I mean, dear Lord. I have to. I would have gotten hit. I wanted to save it so bad for the final fight. The fact that I had to pop it there, it does not bode well. The pearly whites are looking ever worse. Stay the fuck away from me. Don't you know who I am? Do you not know who my father is? Okay. Sprinkler. It's a scary prospect, the sprinkler one. Why did I take it? I meant to have Yuckheart, I assure you. All right, whatever. We dodge everything, go back, get Yuckheart's gone. Fucking got him, man. Yuckheart had too many haters out there. They took him away. Okay. We're feeling so safe and secure in our skin. It's actually insane how safe and secure we're feeling right now. Stay away. Stay the fuck away. I'm not fucking with any of this stuff. How do I still have Sprinkler? Where's my Yuckheart? I forgot they took it from me. I forgot that they took away my pride and joy. Okay, it's fine. Failing twice in a row there. How does it feel? To be at the valleys of victory, the gates of victory, and have the cruel, unending jaws of defeat snatch it away twice in a row. It does, I think, weigh on your psyche a little bit more than most people would like to, you know, recognize. Do I mean, when I say it weighs on my psyche, am I talking about the slice of life comedy anime Psyche K? No, it's a great guess. It's not at all the one I was talking about, but I mean, hey, I can completely understand where you're coming from. It was a great show. I love my time with it. I thought it was really funny. Then Netflix reproduced season 1 because I guess they just had too much money and didn't know what to do with it. The wafer damage resistance is a blessing, and I will not be looking this gift horse in the mouth. I will be looking at anywhere else. Yo, speaking of gift horse, I can talk about this because it was yesterday's connections, so I'm not spoiling connections for anybody. I know it's some people's favorite part of their day, and to them I say, I hope it gets better. No, but I don't understand sometimes what the people who make connections are thinking, because they'll include words that nobody has ever heard of, and they'll say, yeah, obviously this is, you know, the word you use when you're in extreme distress, and it'll be like gohoogly, and I'm like, no, it's not. No one uses that word. What are you talking about? Words used in great distress. Because you use this word, I'm in distress. So because now I feel lost. Now I don't know what to do. I will say though, connections generally more logical than the Wordle has been recently. The Wordle recently, dude, New York Times, I don't know what's been going on. You gotta change something, all right? One of the days, the word was Sally. Dude, what the fuck? That's just a person's name. If Timmy isn't next, you gotta quit it, okay? I didn't realize proper nouns work now. The whole entire purpose of your game, you've got like 2 rules and you decided to defile them. I don't understand what we're doing here. Did you? And then there was another day where it was fucking plate, P-L-A-I-T. What is that? You can't use medieval Renaissance painters terms. Is that what it actually is? I've got no clue, but that's the only I can probably guess that it means. Because, I mean, look, is my streak still alive? Yes, my streak's still alive. Is it the day my streak dies, I'm going to cast Wordle aside as though it is, you know, the Antichrist itself? Yeah, most likely it's probably just going to be dropped by the wayside. But still, Fate's Reward is okay because it has received multiple buffs going into Repentance, and thus makes it not a great item, but not a horrible item, as it actually does mimic our shots now. Yo, these enemies right here, straight up, I despise and detest them. I also, dude, I get emotional over the stupidest things, but I got like a little sad earlier. How high is your streak? You're gonna make me open my phone. I know it's at least a month plus right now, but that's pretty much all I got. I did get a little emotional over something really stupid today though, and it had to do with the Nintendo server shutting down, right? And before you call me a loser, keep in mind, you're right. So don't say it, okay? You can't feel like the big man when I say, yeah, I am a loser. Now what? Because now neither of us will feel good. But the Nintendo servers are shutting down, and it kind of sucked to see one of my favorite franchises of all time, which is Yokai Watch, is now just not going to have its online support. And it will never really be alive as I knew it as a kid ever again, you know? Which it's a bittersweet, melancholy feeling, because it's not as though I was hopping on Yokai Watch online every day after work before stream. Hold on, let me get in a couple games of Yokai Watch. You know, I hadn't been playing it in a while, sure, but it still hurts that it's just like gone. Dude, I think Yokai Watch, oh baby, the comparison of people saying it's just like Pokemon did irreparable damage to the franchise that will, I think, never be restored. And that's okay. I mean, not 100%, but it is what it is. I'm not going to be able to change that. I'm literally just a guy. Now, if Ghostcraft, the new level 5 IP, is a spiritual successor to Yokai Watch, hate to break to you, I'm going to be insufferable and play the hell out of that on stream. I don't care. Oh, views are going to go down. Yeah, well, they can watch me play Ghostcraft or fucking get out of here. Because, dear Lord, have I missed it? Also, I hate this boss. You are not a floor 1 boss. You are a floor 3 boss masquerading. You spawn too many things for your own good. Nobody has ever checked you or told you what you're doing is too much. And you can tell. We gotta just play safe, clear out the other little dips, and then we'll be good. But it's also like, I don't understand. Maybe I'm the stupid one. So if it's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. Don't tell me that. Why does Nintendo have to take down the servers? Like, at all? Aren't their servers peer-to-peer? Yeah, sure, it takes up a minuscule amount of space, but so? Or if you're like, well, because, you know, on Nintendo Switch Online, we are making people pay to use our peer-to-peer servers, so we want to make you pay to use peer-to-peer. They let people pay and still use their 3DS online. I don't understand why it's just like going away permanent. Can it only generate money? You're just, it's not as though you're shutting down all of your online servers. I just don't understand it. Can go to the Switch 2 servers. Well, if they ever do dedicated servers, I'll understand why they wanted to free up space, but all of their servers are peer-to-peer. They're just kind of like, they are facilitating a connection for you and somebody else. It's not the most intensive on your end. Even remotely, it's not even remotely close to being the most intensive on your end. So that's what confused me. I don't understand why it had to go down at all. I mean, I guess, you know, it's old tech. Shout out to when they first revealed the Switch, though, and they were like, this does not mean we're going to be stopping support for the 3DS. They released like 2 games and went, all right, there's enough 3DS games. Don't you guys think we've done quite enough? I think it was probably Game Freak, right? Game Freak said, okay, we're going to make Sword and Shield on the Nintendo Switch. And then Nintendo went, pack it up, boys. We never have to care about the system again. The cash cow has landed. Was it ever actually confirmed if that one tree texture that everyone was making fun of in Sword and Shield, was it ever confirmed if that was from like Ocarina of Time? Because that's what everyone said, and I believed them, because I mean, did you look at the texture? What was there to not believe about that? But I don't know, it's also very easy to spread misinformation. Dude, the 4DS is gonna go hard. They'll let you actually feel the gameplay. Fire Emblem fans are gonna go wild with that one. Finally, they can touch a woman. Sorry. Or men. They can finally touch a man either. Okay, I'll be fair. They haven't done either. Hey, don't, come on, Fire Emblem's a great game. Yeah, I mean, like, it does have, you can marry your cousin or sister and have biological blood offspring with them, but what you have to understand is it's pivotal to the plot, and if we couldn't do that, surely it would be bad. Also, we will complain about the fact that, as, you know, a community, we will get together and say they censored the game, they don't let us give head pats to the children when they're in our room with us. Hey, guys, you're not winning this fight. You don't look like heroes. I think you have to understand, you might be right, maybe it is censorship. I'm not going to look into it too much further because the way you've led your argument, I don't want to hear anymore. You have structured this in a bad faith way already. You've come into this argument from a losing perspective. I no longer care to hear your side out. And that's not on me. That's on you for being fucking weird about it. Okay? Just, they're like, oh, the localization's the worst. This person, I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some actual legitimate bad localization examples in Fire Emblem. The ones that a lot of people harp on, though, they're like, come on, man. I remember I believe there was one that someone was upset about, where they changed a character from not being your cousin because they were supposed to be a love interest, and everyone was like, dude, come on. They're your cousin that you're marrying. All right, man, I think that it might have been a good choice. Unless your name is Charles Habsburg, I don't think that you should be out here saying, how dare they change this. If you're a Habsburg, I understand. Keep it all in the family. Keep that nobility pure. How'd that work out when you had, like, fucking one nut by the end of your lineage? One nut and enough fluid in your lungs to fill a dam. Actually, one of the only things from my history class that stuck with me, because holy shit, how do you even... Because they did it with the idea of this is so much healthier. At some point, you got to look in the mirror and go, damn, we are not keeping this pure. Looking back at the family portraits of people who actually look like humans, and then you look yourself in the eye and you look like the Crimson Chin. You don't even know who that is, but you're going to be the main inspiration for him someday. That's when I would be like, okay, we got to change something, man. We fucked this up. We had to go back. I mean, it's also the player base, man. They got to pick their battles better. If you paint yourself out to, you know, people around you perceive you in the way that you are presenting yourself. They don't present themselves well. It makes me, it's the only reason I like tactics games now. I didn't when I was a kid because where's my instant gratification and big flashing numbers. Then I learned, wait a minute, there are big flashing numbers. So now I really like tactics games. You want proof of that? I did just get the platinum trophy of Unicorn Overlord. A fantastic game. Why didn't I play it on stream? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think there'd be too much to mine as a stream bit. I mean, I guess it was, you can marry your cousin in that one too, so I think that's just how it is if you play a strategy game, man. They just gotta make you marry your cousin at some point. XCOM, we could do an XCOM. Well, what would I have to talk about during an XCOM playthrough? There's the classic bit, which is, oh, cool, 89%. How could this miss? The answer is, in XCOM, if it's not 100%, you're dealing with a 50-50, and you are disillusioning yourself if you believe anything else. No, I do have a good odd. No, you don't. You do not. The only reason I even played XCOM, though, was I got it for free from PlayStation Plus, which is why PlayStation Plus, to me, remains one of the better value options you can get. I mean, obviously, at this point, Xbox Game Pass, that shit is insane value, but come on. let's be honest here. A lot of the time, people with Xbox Game Pass, they're looking at their library going, wow, look at all these games I could play. They maybe start up one of them and then they go, oh, it's not a shooter, and then they go to the next one. In fact, I will say there's one pathetic use of Xbox Game Pass. No offense to anybody who uses Xbox Game Pass exclusively for this, but if this is the only reason you're using Xbox Game Pass, I think you need to reevaluate, which is League of Legends has an Xbox Game Pass thing. And you might say, how do they do that? It's a free game. They temporarily unlock all champions for you to play if you have Xbox Game Pass. Brother, just play the game and get blue essence. I promise you'll be able to. My account owns every champ, and I didn't spend any money on getting champions. Why did I specify on getting champions? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My skins be looking so sick. My wallet be looking so empty. But you know, the sacrifices we make for drip, all right? I personally believe that if I don't look cool in a game, I'm 10% worse at everything in the game, which is probably what they call marketing. I fell for it, therefore. I think the saddest example of me spending, I walked right into that. That shit sucks. The saddest example of me spending money gotta be when Overwatch 2 did its soft relaunch, and I bought the Zenyatta Takoyaki skin, the octopus. Well, I mean, it is takoyaki. If you don't know what takoyaki is, best of luck to you. But they gave him a takoyaki salesman skin. I love Zenyatta. I loved that my golden orbs are actually just little takoyakis, so I had to buy it. And then they said, by the way, we're never doing PvE, and I felt so duped and bamboozled, man. I bought it exclusively so that in PvE I'll look so cool. And then they went, by the way, pranked you. And in their defense, it was a pretty sick prank, man. They really had everyone thinking someday they were going to do something with the Overwatch IP that would save it from the brink of just being a live service game with trash microtransactions and, you know, seasons that rotate way too quickly such that they can try to squeeze more money out of Battle Pass buyers. But here we are, season 10 of Overwatch. We love to see it. Did you hear that? Wants to make a full part. Oh. I like that idea. I'm very worried that, because Microsoft loves getting their grubby little hands in things, right? If they're doing something as a partnership idea, they are going to stick their hands in that pie somehow, right? I think it's a great idea. I'm very worried. By the way, I can't find the boss. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. The boss has left. He's not here anymore. But I'm very scared they would get their hands in there and be saying things along the lines of, oh, by the way, if you are buying an Xbox game on Steam, and you don't have a Microsoft account, it costs extra. That's part of our partnership. They got to sign in, link it with their Microsoft account. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Hero Cloth is very good, especially when we have the sun. Okay. We're getting somewhere on the run now. So I'm going to do horrible things. And I don't want to name them. Dude, as much as I love my PS5, and I love my PS5 for one reason, trophies make me feel good. I love collecting trophies. Hearing a little Chivo pop on an Xbox console, it doesn't hit the same because they don't have platinum trophies. The reason I love trophies, man, when I see the platinum trophy pop in the corner and it has that cool animation now, I'm like, oh yeah, we fucking made it, boys. This is what it feels like to be premium. With that said, they need to do something. All right, the console is not justifying its own existence currently in the marketplace that it's trying to occupy. Now, with that said, yeah, it's still probably selling pretty well. It's because people have tricked themselves into wanting it due to the fact it was so exclusive to get for the first 2 years of its existence. PlayStation has now said, Sony has come forth and gone, the PlayStation 5 is at half of its lifespan now. No, it's not. It's like the first year it's been out. I'm sorry. I understand that you may think that it's at half of its lifespan. You have to release games for that to happen. You can't just say, by the way, he. You can't hit me with the anime eto bleh. You know what I mean? You can't just put your little hands on your head, stick out your tongue, and go, oopsies. We didn't know we were supposed to make a little game. Yes, you did. You knew. You did. Of course you knew that. Okay. Oh, cool. This time we also have Curse of the Darkness, just to kind of switch things up in a new way. Wait, has it been out for 5 years? Nah, I disagree. Every game that releases on the PlayStation 5 still says that you can buy it also on PlayStation 4 because they know nobody has the PlayStation 5 yet. In fact, I only got it for God of War. And what did I think of God of War? I think that I'm happy a lot of other people enjoyed it. And I know that that is not a great and raving review for me. I just got a little disillusioned with cutscene combat, I think. It's not horrible, but I just didn't feel that engaged. So eventually I kind of dropped the game. The story was great, but I don't know. Something about the combat didn't hit right for me. And could I say what it is? No. Can I tell you what game absolutely doesn't have combat that hits right, though? And people are lying to themselves? Have you seen the game that everyone is arguing over the worst part of it, which is Stellar Blade? Everyone's arguing going, oh, it's finally we get a hot woman as a character in a video game. First of all, what are you talking about? You're insane if you think that it's been a while since that happened. Second of all, brother, the gameplay looks like ass. Like, it looks so clunky for being a Souls-like game. And I know there's a demo I could play now. I just already can tell it's a pass for me. It feels like it's made to capitalize on people who look at the main character and think she's so hot, not made to actually be a game that's functionally going to be good. Okay, look, if people are like, oh my god, but it's an independent game, Souls-like. Yeah, if you want an independent Souls-like that fucking smashes everything it does out of the park, I highly recommend playing Lies of P. It's gonna absolutely blow your mind if you think that independent studios can't make good Souls-like games. Great news for you. They have. And not only have they, they're gonna be making a DLC for it that I cannot wait for. Will I be playing it on stream? Probably. Do you wanna know what? I don't know if you played Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain. I did. It was my first Metal Gear game. I know that that's probably a little bit sad. I couldn't play the others when I was a kid, okay? I was too young. My mind would be poisoned by the violence within the video game. So I was only allowed to play games that, you know, were healthy for my brain, like Call of Duty. So I played it. They put that game is made by Hideo Kojima so many times. In the opening scene alone, I think they say like written and directed by Hideo Kojima 30 times. I don't know if he was mad at Konami or something, but I know it was you. I knew it was you from the start. Obviously, it's a Metal Gear game and you're still at the company. Of course it was you. Now at this point in time, if they ever make another Metal Gear game, well, I saw how Metal Gear Survive went. Let's not kid ourselves. They're not ever gonna make another one. They had no clue what to do. All right, they were like, what if it was zombies? Maybe people like that, right? You know, years after the zombies craze, where people were like kind of getting tired of zombies, they had the bold idea of, what if you weren't tired of them? That's a great idea. Unfortunately, people were tired of them. Yeah, I mean, I wonder. So this game made waves in the gaming scene when it came out, and I knew nothing about it and still know nothing about it. I wonder if Death Stranding, the first Strand type game, would be a good stream game. And the only reason I ask is because all I know about it is Norman Reedus is the main character and he carries around a fetus. And in the second game, they have a sick ass guitar weapon, and the guitar weapon really sold me on the franchise as existing. Until then, I heard that the game had a character named Die Hard Man, and I went, okay, that's pretty funny. And that's pretty much all I knew. He's making his own espionage games because he didn't have the rights anymore. Please let the main character be named like Gaseous Lizard. Please. It would be so funny. Lizard, lizard. You know what I mean? Oh, it'd be so good. You had to stand here for a long time, huh? Because I don't know if you're aware, by the way, Konami owns the rights to Kept You Waiting, huh? And if you use that, they are technically able to copyright strike you because that is their slogan. They're allowed to keep that one. Well, maybe you should do something with the IP, fuckers. If you're like, oh no, it matters so much that we protect our IP, we have to sit on it and do nothing with it. Fuck you. You don't have to sit on it to do nothing. You can do other things, I promise you. I don't know how this item works. It's kind of fun though. We've got a little strand behind us, confetti to lighting our way. I mean, I do kind of love talking. I believe my brand is built around not good gameplay and saying a lot of words. The amount of time you were standing here must have been prolonged, huh? Kojima, hit me up. I've got some great ideas we can do. Is Kojima's the one on Twitter who always posts about movies he sees, right? And you can tell if he likes one or does not like one by how much he writes about the movie. I believe that's him. It might be somebody else. It's always so funny. Yes, okay, good. My favorite one, I didn't even know Madam Web was a movie. And he just posted, saw Madam Web, period. And I was like, oh my god. It's got to be the worst movie to ever grace cinema. He ended it hard stop with a period. He hated this one, man. He couldn't even find anything redeemable to say, like it's got a fun name for making me think it was about a female Spider-Man. No, there was nothing to say at that point. All that could be said was already said succinctly. Isn't he also, I'm not sure if this is true, but I've heard that like Japan has crazy anti-defamation laws. And maybe that's why he always is so, you know, period, that's it, when he doesn't like it. Because you know he doesn't like it, but he's not disparaging it. So what are you going to do? Take him to court and be like, hey, he's defaming me. He said he saw my movie. Well, yeah, he did see it. Okay, cool. Anyways. I've heard that, though. I've never lived in Japan or really done much research on their laws. Because I don't even know the laws of the fucking country I live in. You think I'm going to go out of my way to be like, well, how's it going over there? Brother, they gotta wonder how I'm doing, okay? I believe we're missing... Okay, well, we were missing one. Cool. Isaac's heart. I will rain hellfire and death upon this earth for them giving me this dog shit irredeemable item. I am genuinely seething that they would take my entire run and throw it away like this. Why would you give me Isaac's heart at a time like this? You've patched out every synergy that makes Isaac's heart almost good, and now you're like, yeah, but don't you want to play with it? I want nothing less than to play with this item. Okay, we gotta dodge using the heart now, and we no longer have a hitbox. We can run into enemies and play orbital game though, so we've got an advantage to it. The way it works is strange. I don't understand how it functions anymore. It goes to the opposite side of where we're shooting, or at least it tries, but it's just a little heart. So Isaac's heart, for everybody who doesn't know what it does, and the reason I hate it, we no longer have a hitbox. I know what you're thinking. That's great, actually. It's okay for rooms like this. However, if the heart gets hit, we get hurt. So Isaac no longer matters for getting hit. But what do you do when, I don't know, there's enemies like these that jump around at the speed of fucking sound and you can't dodge them because how could you? Anyway, it's a very fun item. We all love it here. It does make me immune to spikes though, so we'll look on the, you know, bright side of things for wherever there was one. In this case, it's a minuscule bright side, but jealousy. Sorry, I was looking at another bright side. looking on Mr. Brightside by the Killers. They played that at my cousin's wedding, and I was thinking to myself, man, it really is just like all those post songs, because everyone was sitting there singing along to it, and they were like, I love this song. And I was just thinking to myself, damn, we hit the stereotype. What the fuck? Oh, you better run away now. They changed how notched axe works. Oh, so now it has durability, like an item in what's that one game where you kind of like get a mine and you even craft some things? It's escaping me. Dude, if I remembered, it would be such a sick reference to make right now. We're 24 minutes into this run and we're still on the depths. This one, it has a snowball's chance in hell. We're defensively very strong. Offensively, we have the power of a wet blanket, man. Spelunky, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, maybe Notch Axe can be our offensive option. I mean, Notch himself loves to post some offensive stuff here, so maybe it does have the offense power that we need. And that's where I'm missing out on things here. I don't have to care about spikes. I was thinking to myself, oh, how do I get through here? On the bright side, we are able to go into here now. That's nice. Range down, love to see it. Speed down, awesome. Unidentified pill, balls of steel. Makes me happier than you could ever imagine. One of these, cork, increases the radius of friendly creep. I mean, I might be a weirdo, but I don't really qualify as a creep. You know what I mean? The Radiohead and I don't get along like that anymore. Anyone think I'm walking in circles and my life is going nowhere? Oh, wait, I found the boss room. Never mind, I take all that shit back. Who was being depressing like that? Okay, we've got to move. Just keep on the move. Use what your mama gave you. Okay, yeah, you would hit me there, you fucker. We have to use our orbital for damage. We deal no damage. On the bright side, I'm just able to walk directly into enemies and no longer care. I'm trying to look on the bright side. I know that it's like, well, didn't you say the item's horrible? I truly detest it, and it does not help me play better at all. In fact, exclusively worse. Thank you for asking. But if I'm nothing if not, you know, an optimist. What are rats known for if not their happy, you know, joyous ideas? HP up from breakfast is nice because it makes our sun card stronger. Okay. We gotta just use this as though it's our only melee weapon. As though it's our only way to deal damage. Now, where is she? What, Rachel? No, I'm not talking about Batman. Sorry, I'd let you know if I was. If I was, then we could talk about Ezra Miller's The Flash movie. Did you see... Dude, that one clip, it was my first time seeing it today, where Batman just flies directly into an enemy ship. What the fuck were they thinking, man? Is it a dramatic sacrifice? Because if so, you know, hearts and prayers go out, or thoughts and prayers go out to those affected by that horrible tragedy of Batman ramming his bat jet into a like airplane carrier or something. I really don't know what was going on at all. And I don't think I need to. I think that as far as I'm concerned, oh, don't do this shit to me. Yeah. What the fuck ever, man. Okay. It's so fun to play with Isaac's Heart because it lags behind you. I thankfully haven't seen it. I think that's the correct take to have on it. It does not seem expressly good and or fun to watch. I'm also, look, I know the internet had its fun, right? Where we were all like, oh, dude, I'm gonna morb, haha, haha. Don't watch Morbius. Real morb heads will tell you don't watch Morbius. I had watched it with my friends because we were like, holy shit, everyone's talking about how it's so bad. It's gotta be hilarious. It was the first time in my life I watched a movie that was genuinely just so bad it's bad. I thought all so bad movies would have some kind of redeemable aspect to them. The irony wears off so quickly when you realize that you're just actually watching Morbius. It really sobers you up, man. It's the smelling salts, you know? I was like, haha, guys, we have to watch it together. We paid $22 to own the movie because they weren't allowing us to rent it. Those fuckers knew that if it was rentable, nobody would do it. And, man, it is just not even an entertaining time with your friends. I mean, it's mildly entertaining. I'll give it that. If this is Curse of the Tower or Cursed Eye, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. They hate me. They gave me the wafer to lure me into this false sense of security where I feel so safe, open, and vulnerable with the game, just so they can rip that shit away from me and make me feel like a real piece of shit. All right, just keep shooting when you can. We got to make sure we're never getting hit. What does Cursed Eye do? You know, but we can act like we don't know. If it's fun to act for you, we can all pretend, okay? We can even, I'm down to pretend that, and I mean this shit, I will even pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars, all right? And that shit's just for you. Now, should I be using the pickaxe like that? Probably not. What else do I have, man? Yep, good thing I decided to not shoot there, then we could have teleported out. Oh, Eye of the Occult, damage up. I'm insert picture of man breaking chains over his head. I'm free. We have damage. Okay. Please. Don't do all that. See, okay, so this is the worst combination in the world. This is the nightmare blunt rotation, and there's nothing that can save us from it. Why is it bad? We have to move our eyes or they do nothing. But if we can't keep shooting, or we can't keep shooting because then we'll teleport out due to Isaac's heart getting hit. So it's a very delicate balance we're in, by which I mean I'm going to rain hellfire upon the world. The earth will not, it will know my fury, and we will not forget the day they have slighted me. The sun, they've given me another chance at life. I know I was holding on to a sun card. I did not wish to use it. If I had to utilize it there, I would say put me down and out of my misery. Since they gave me an extra one, that's very different. Okay. On the bright side, we are able to play safe. That's worth something. I mean, is it like a bird in the hand? Maybe. It could even be worth doing the bush, but I don't know. The bush's exchange rates aren't common stock yet. We're not allowed to monitor them publicly. Waiting for them to go public. I think they might be doing some shady actions behind the scene, but you know, who am I to judge? Man who has no... Oh, cool. There, they grabbed my heart. Anyways, it doesn't even hurt me. Whatever. You can't... The only thing that can hurt me is people posting on DeviantArt their OCs. That's all that can hurt me now. And saying, OMG, he's so baby girl, and then it's just Sans Undertale. He's not so baby girl. He's literally a skeleton who writes in Comic Sans font, which that part we absolutely, you know, we stand. We respect the king who uses Comic Sans font, mainly because I use it myself. Truly, when I was in elementary school, I did think it was the coolest font, by the way. Like, it was before I knew all the memes about Comic Sans. That shit just went hard, okay? It was so cool. Isaac's heart is, I think, why people turn to violence. I'd love to get your thoughts on that. So, please don't do this to me. I'm actually just trying my hardest to be like a little guy out here. Trying to commit as few crimes as possible while still, you know, committing a couple. Girls gotta have fun. Girls gotta eat. I mean... How do I recharge my pickaxe? Is it once per floor? Because if so, I should not have wasted that shit, I think. Keep it... I mean, it's just so hard. It's just impossible, man. I've made it impossible to win run, and it's all of my own volition. That's what hurts the most. My greed and hubris knew no bounds. I told myself one more item couldn't hurt. Frail, I say. It can hurt. Please, just don't, thank you. But yeah, I mean, what other movies are like genuinely so bad that I can't even say they're fun to watch with friends? I don't know, I will say it's something that's amazing to watch with friends. Dude, if you've ever seen Riverdale, oh baby. That show is hilarious to watch with others because genuinely I don't think anyone on the writer's room gave a single shit about it, okay? Just gotta keep it moving. Keep your weapons aimed. Here comes the chilling face. All right, we're good. 22% chance to respawn as Blue Baby. Compared to our current one, it's something. It's a living, man. 22% chance. a little over a 1 in 5 chance that the run will not be over when it rightfully deserves to be over. The fact that it's an XL curse of... Stop. Would you fuck off? What am I doing here? Where are we? It's an XL curse of the lost, man. Curse of the labyrinth, and I don't know where anything is. I don't know what the fuck is going on. My mom won't pick me up, and I'm scared, dude. I told you people are starting to smoke the devil's lettuce, and I don't know what's going on anymore. It scares me. I told them to stop smoking it out of the fucking Dasani bottle, dude. We can get a bong, but they didn't. Think they're just want to ingest macroplastics. They want to feel what the turtles felt, man. Not Teenage Mutant Ninja, the real ones. Sorry for if anybody just found out right now that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles aren't real. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. As far as I'm aware, they aren't real. Now, it does raise the question, how'd they paint the Sistine Chapel if they aren't real? You got me there. Okay, maybe they were. But they're not alive anymore, okay? So I'm sorry to be the one who has to break it to you. I feel like I'm telling you, you know, the Easter Bunny is not real, but which is a lie, by the way. Can I please just get back to the boss? All right, well, you know, thanks, I suppose. It's really helpful of you. Maybe it was down here. No, well, maybe is it over here to the right one? No, this is just a normal room. This is atrocious. This is the worst that it could have. What am I doing? Next you'll say Santa isn't real. You might want to sit for this. I don't want to be the one to break this news to you. It feels immature for me to be the... Don't do it. Don't. Okay, hi. I've been waiting for you. Hello. Pop this and deal good damage. If I don't beat it this time, I'm sorry. I'm not winning. Just keep shooting away all of their extra projectiles. Please. Please. Okay. We're chilling. I'm now going to play a very different game of teleport me out if you dare. You can't teleport what isn't attacking. Amen. Okay. Do we have a good shot? No. Dear Lord, no. Not even remotely. A snowball genuinely has a better chance in hell, okay? But we have a shot. It's not a good one. It's, you know, not gonna get you your ball buster achievement in Sniper Elite V2 or 3, whichever one they're up to now. Haven't seen one of those games made in a while. What happened to that? I thought AAAs were only about pumping out the games that made money. Guess it's not making money then. Guess that answers that. And then people go, oh, but they used to be so good. Maybe. I remember they made one, the PvP looked sick. That was the only thing I saw. Like, you could invade, kind of, to people doing single-player levels, and then you were, like, a special op who... Yep, I didn't want to fight that room anyways. I thought that room sucked ass, so I'm very happy they're at 5. Good for them. I believe 3 was the last one I or most people cared about. Am I 100% certain on that? No, but... Dude, the heart has no survival instincts. It's so ass. If I had duct tape, I'd feel way better about it, because at least then I'd know what's going on. Leave me be. Leave me be. Leave me be. Just gotta aim it. Just gotta, please. No. Oh, it actually genuinely upsets and hurts me. My soul does not feel good in this run. I played 3 and 5 because of the invasion. The invasion system seemed cool as hell. I believe I watched. Just get me out. Just like kill me. Just kill me. Just teleport me. Just teleport me. The one time I want you to teleport me, all of a sudden it's impossible for you to hit me whilst I'm charging. Oh, okay. Then you changed your mind. Good. Like, glad to see. Okay, I'm just gonna keep teleporting around. You know, just pass me around like I don't even matter. Just pass me around like I'm not one of the guys. That's fine. Just say, oh no, you should definitely go hang out at this bar. No, none of us are gonna be there, but like you'd probably make the place so lively. I'm not making anything lively. I'm dying. I have half a mind to hold R, but out of respect for, you know, where we've made it this far in our life, I won't hold R yet. I just temper your expectations lest we get blessings from the Lord above. We don't stand a chance. And It's okay. Not everyone is made to stand a chance. Oh, man. Please, just let me out. Just let me out, man. I didn't do nothing wrong. This is cruel and unusual. Not the challenge itself. I don't have his... Nobody told me the rat froze. He's fucking dead, guys. I have to do CPR. After I said, let me out, he was like, I agree with that. I agree with the words and conditions being spewed before me. Okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. Should be somewhat coming. Dude, it's not giving me the option. I understand it's not responding. I'm attempting my hardest to close it. Please. Let's be focused on the run. There's not much to be focused on, I'm not gonna lie. It is one of the worst runs to ever do it. And I almost opened up a VOD. Perhaps it's time for business. Would you like... yeah, I can stand on business for a bit. Okay, okay, where is it? Here he is. We are standing on business today. Ladies and German 985s of the court. We are now standing on business. Background, yes. Hold on. Let me get the display settings correct. There we go. Hiding my interface. Okay. Well, no, I'm saying hide the interface. Hide the interface. Yeah, left click on the app again. I'm going to. If ever the need would arrive. All right. Because we stand on business in this house. Yeah, I can probably be. I'll be like large and in charge, but like here. Oh yeah, that shit looks crispy. God damn. Who is this rat I see? Well, I guess I probably shouldn't. It's like a real man who I stole an image of from Adobe stock. So maybe I shouldn't call him a rat. With that said, he's me now. I hope that he feels honored. Cool, just teleport me out. Honestly, I want to get passed around. Run a train on me while we're at it, dude. Fuck it. Like, just fuck me up. I don't want to feel anything anymore. I just want to feel something again, dude. Holy, please, just don't make me keep doing it. It's an eternal hell. It's an eternal hellscape of which there's no escape. Hi, welcome back to this room. Okay, where are we going this time? Oh, sick. Love this room. I haven't seen this one in a while. Anyways, let's start a real run. What are you starting me with? You hate me. You hate, just explicitly. I'm gonna hold R. I know. He's weak. He's weak. I am weak. I'm starting with a good item. I'm going in here and I'm starting with a good item. I hate that for me. I'm going in here and I'm starting with a good item. Balls of steel. Balls of steel. I'm holding R. We stand on business, and to do so, we don't waste our own time. We respect each other's time by getting an item off bat. Here we go. What do you have for me? Sinus infection? It's a great item. It's one of the best. It's good enough for me to build an entire run around. I would say so. At this point, at this current juncture, I would say this is strong enough for me to build a run around. Okay, okay. All we need, the thing is, when you're just part of a startup, as I am, you need a little something to get off the ground, get the investors interested, get their balls titillated a little bit, you know what I mean? Now they're intrigued. They're like, where will he go from here? That's when you tell them the truth. You don't know. The only answer is up, though. The floor has been hit, the ceiling awaits. Fate's reward is, you just a fucking item of the day? This is the third time we've had him. Whose bingo card was it, man? Who said I absolutely need to see that? I also do have to ask if anybody did stare directly at the sun during the eclipse, like on purpose. If so, did you get superpowers as promised? I know that you will be thinking, what the hell are you talking about? Look, I saw some people saying that the reason that we're not supposed to stare at the eclipse is because the government doesn't want you to know that you get like powers if you look at it. Now, I would never say that that's an incorrect conspiracy theory. And the reason I wouldn't say it's incorrect is because it depends on what you identify as a power, right? If you consider having a big old black part a black part of your vision that you can no longer see out of, if that's a superpower to you, then yeah, actually, I think it does grant you a superpower. So will you restart if you get Isaac's Heart in the first 3 floors? Brother, I'm changing my stance on Ultrahard as a challenge. If I get Isaac's Heart, I'm restarting. fuck wherever it is. If it's on the final floor right before we're gonna beat the final boss and I've got a run that's strong enough, out of principle alone, I'm holding the arcade. I'm not gonna. Oh, cool. There's the lover's card. Did you notice how it spawned 2 hearts on the floor? Oh, you missed it? Don't worry. So did I, because it didn't fucking do it. It's not, by the way, the card's broken. It's that hearts can't be on the ground in this challenge. Therefore, items that would spawn hearts on the ground obviously can't do anything. Well, there goes our carry for early game. You know, rest in peace to our Brim boy. Fallen, but never forgotten. Okay, didn't like that it teleported me there. I was scratching my face thinking I was going back into a safe haven. Imagine my surprise when I'm down here in the streets of Chicago. Quite surprising, I will say. Dude, I would give anything to just be like staring at some jellyfish in the aquarium right now. You might say, what a weird thing to say. I was just thinking of why I oughta. That's so fucked of you to do. I've tried so hard to, you know, be an understanding guy and say, oh, everyone's too harsh on this challenge. Everyone's too hard. Nah, you know what? Fuck that. We need something, though. We need some kind of... It's also fucked up because it looks like we didn't get hit at all now. It's okay. It's okay. What kind of item are you giving us? Dad's coin? It gives us range and a luck upgrade. How do I feel about that? I feel as though the luck upgrade's not that bad. Oh, cool. Our charmed enemy that we got to join us is a literal normal fly, man. Homie has a shelf life of a fruit fly. That's not good. That is horrible. That's the shelf life of the bread you get at Aldi. It's over, man. It's rotten before you get home. How did he get the booger off of him before he even teleported? You see that? You see how he's doing that shit? He's kind of got some powers I don't know about. Okay. Nothing there. Tier size and range up. I mean, we've got the best range of any run we've ever had. Does that matter going forward? I'd wager not. I would wager that there's no shot it could matter, but you know, it's okay. Here we are. What do we have here? Open. We grab this. Stapler is massive. Sun. Oh, fuck. Do you think if I walk back in and take the sun, they'll make me fight? They don't. Okay. So now we have a heal. That's worth, admittedly, not a lot, but it is worth something. I was gonna say a lot. I don't know about all that, but at least now it's impossible. We have an extra hit, which is all I need, man. My dad's gonna walk in with the belt and he won't realize that I've got 1 extra hit stored up. I've been waiting for this moment. Ooh. There is a temptation. Do you feel it? Do you feel that utter temptation to walk directly into this curse room such that we may potentially get an item out of it? I felt the temptation, but the thing is, I'm able to ignore that kind of call. When I have Stapler, good damage, the only thing I'm missing is a little bit of fire rate. I think the run can sort that out for me. Health is also at an all-time low, but the thing is, if I play well enough, health doesn't matter. Health only matters for those who get hit. You know who said that? Sun Tzu, when he wrote The Art of War. And I'm not trying to redefine that. I'm trying to go by his teachings. The great thing is, nobody alive has actually read The Art of War by Sun Tzu. You can lie and say that you have, but we all know you haven't. So I can say that it says whatever I want, and I'm correct. Thank God that stopped right before it hit me. I would have cried live on stream, and then I would have had to, you know, post. Ooh, doubles all blue flies plus spiders. It's actually not even bad. It's not the best because we're, you know, currently not genning any. Therefore, it does nothing. If we can get some online, then we're going to fucking races. Now, what should I do with the devil deal that we may potentially get on this floor? The answer, it's not going to be a popular one. Completely ignore it and act like it doesn't exist, because we can get angel deals, hopefully. It's hard because now it is. Now I need to read it. Okay, well, look, the only thing I really know about The Art of War is it was a camo and Black Ops 2. And that doesn't help us right now, but it is objectively true. And if you don't believe me, check it out. I know it because I had to get it for gold, and I unlocked diamond in Black Ops 2 because I wasn't some slouch. All right, I fucking stood on business. You think I was gonna sit there and be one of the only people not running a diamond AN94? Yeah, I mean, fucking dripless. Yeah, all right, next time you show up to the club, show them your fake Rolex. Show them the way the times on the second hand moves. Tell me if it's interpolating smoothly or if there's ticks between it. Oh, there's ticks on it? Yeah, nice Rolex. I bet you fucking got it at the dollar store, kid. Anyways. What did that have to do with my diamond camo? I would argue everything. But like I said, the thing about there's that one, I think it's called plutonium. It's a mod that kind of makes it so you can live out your glory days again and nostalgia bait yourself into playing some Black Ops 2. I don't think I could go back to playing Black Ops 2 as it is right now. The only reason I say that is I have played the map Grind, the skate park, so many times that if I play it a single other time, it may stop my heart. I don't wish to over exaggerate here, but there's a very real possibility. What do we have here? Little portal at Hungers. It's just not good. No offense to Little Portal. I'm sure that Little Portal is doing all that it can. It's a tough economy to be a portal in, for sure, but the DSR was the only sniper I liked. I know but the XLR, yeah, okay, buddy, next time you fucking should actually learn how to hit a shot instead of just aiming down sight and spamming the button until you win, okay? Nice sniping, man. I really hope, you know, your mom helped you with that one, fucker. And then there's the other one, I remember it's reticle. I don't remember saying 50% chance for chests to spawn extra pickups, 50% chance for chests to spawn a single fly. It's not a bad idea, but we don't really get pickups anyways because hearts don't exist. Sorry, I realized that there was an insanely long pause by Salted Slices standards. I did take a sip. Was the ballista? No, the ballista was the other bolt action one. There was one that was red and it had a arrow as its reticle when you'd aim down the sight, and it was also automatic like the XLR, but it didn't hit as hard as the XLR. If that helps you remember which one it is, I think it was like the SVU or something like. It was not the SVU. That's a special victims unit. Because I believe ballista was also a single shot. I believe. I'm not 100%. It's been 10, 12 years since I played the game, so not all of the information has been committed to long-term memory permanently. I think some space has unfortunately been cleared out so that I can remember the lyrics to an AJR song against my will. You can only go to a TJ Maxx so many times before it worms its way in there. I was playing League with my friends the other day, and one of them was like, here, let me share my music, and they were listening to AJR. Oof. Look, let's just say I'm a very forgiving person because I could have absolutely gone off on them. Yes, the SVUAS. Never mind. Remember when I said I had to make room for important information? I have now given away the fact that there is no important information. HP up. Happy to see it. Would have been far happier, you know, getting something that gave another stat plus HP. But hey, HP's still good. I'm not trying to sound ungrateful for what I have. It's, according to TikTok, the worst thing you can do. Which, I mean, I think is a pretty fair thing to say. You're not the best person if you're very ungrateful for everything. We're gonna just pop all these pills. What's this one do? Balls of Steel? Honest to God, I feel like a rap god. And all the bitches from the front to the back nod. So we'll just use a ton of Balls of Steel and be on our way. Yeah, okay. So why did I use the Retrovision before I used that other Balls of Steel? Happy you asked. The reason was, what if it was Vert? Then we'd get another copy of, but no, I'd love to. Burnt Penny, don't care. Didn't ask. Plus ratio. I think, look, the thing is, people say, oh, but they are unironically good. I don't believe that because they made a trap remix of SpongeBob saying I'm ready. Any band that does that, you can go, no, but it was done ironically. There's a limit to irony in this world. You can't just say everything's done ironically, okay? That's the excuse people use when something, you know, that was at one point was ironic is now entering into their consciousness as a normal action to do. So what happened in days of yore with this the signature dance move called dabbing. People were like, no, I only dab ironically. All of a sudden, they were doing that shit consciously, okay? It can only be ironic for so long until it's no longer ironic. Hey, Lil Portal, give me back my shit, dude. I fucking hate you. You're the worst ever to do it, Lil Portal. I don't like that you're part of the squad. I feel upset that you're part of my damn posse. What were some other things people were doing ironic? I mean, most things, right? Everybody starts it as irony until all of a sudden, bro, I don't think it's ironic anymore. That's what, there's that one post that, oh, all heart pickups can turn into black hearts. Oh, dude, isn't that so sick? All of our heart pickups can turn into black hearts. Every single time you've seen a heart drop this run, it could have been a black heart. Oh, what's that? You haven't seen it a single time yet? Yeah, well, you know, of course, since we're Costco guys, we removed red hearts from the game, but we don't remove any of the items that augment red hearts. Dude, what the fuck are we doing here? How am I supposed to live with this, man? I think that trend is also one that is kind of like earwormed its way. Not the Costco guys specifically, but just like the we're blank, of course we blank. That's just part of my vernacular and vocabulary now. It wormed its way in against my will, and now it's just an earworm that I can't get out. I dodged that like shit, man. I had the Stevie Wonder dodge on that one. I'm not gonna lie. I was asking for them to hit me, so I understand where they're coming. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't. Come on. Come on. We don't gotta do all that. Come on. Oh, hey. It's interesting that those still act as a death prop for everything else. Only 10 coins means it's probably ass. Compost isn't that ass because we gain more blue flies and spiders. Now, it does mean I'll have to a couple times protect my... Don't do all this. Dude, I'm in a negative feedback loop. Okay, we're good. But it does mean I'll have to protect them at least once so we can start scaling them. That's true. It's gonna be really hard. Just as, I mean, 2 of diamonds. Does it matter? I don't think it does, because how could I even use it? All right. Good dodging, good dodging. We played smart. Please just get, okay. I did it half a second too late. That's upsetting. It's very slightly upsetting, I would say. By which I mean I'm crushed emotionally. Can this not have... Can you not have a healer on you, please? Please? Yeah, okay. Well... Oh, they're just out healing your damage. Yeah, have you seen the situations I be in? Thank you. Very kind of you to do that to me. Can we not do this as a... Thank you. I believe that unit, here's how I would perhaps nerf it. You don't need to nerf everything the second that it slights you a little bit. So here's how I would nerf it. I would make it so that it heals using its own HP. That's bullshit. It can just heal forever. Even Soraka in League of Legends, all right? They knew, oh, that much healing is too strong. We got to nerf that shit by making her use her own HP. Yeah, she has ways to get her HP back. You give that to the champion, huh? We've seen most bad ones, so we can only get good pills from here on out. What kind of logical fallacy is that? Mine. Who else but my own? Was mine that caused that. So we haven't found a single item room yet, but that's chill. I think that items are boring and don't make the run good. I bet I'm playing like cheeks. I started so strong. It started like it was really just a kiss. How did it end up like this, man? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss, you know? Don't even get me started on how she's falling asleep and I'm calling a cab. Because you don't want to know where it goes from there, all right? Don't even, the jealousy will be crazy from that one. We can compost that room to our right, and that's actually a very good compostable angle. Don't do that thing where you teleport. I didn't even know you could try and jab me with your little tentacle like that. Please don't do that. Please, I'm begging you on my hands and knees, except not actually, because... You know, if I were to do that, there would be some people out there that enjoy it a little bit too much and for the wrong reasons. So I'm very cautious about what I put out there. Much like, remember that one, I think it was the H3 podcast that Bill Burr was on. And he was like, yo, let's not talk about my family life. And Ethan was like, oh, wow, you don't even want to talk about this. That's crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, Bill Burr was being a hard ass in that episode. It was the last time I watched the H3 podcast. I heard that they came back and redid stuff. I'm not gonna lie, at that point I didn't really have any interest in the podcast. I'm happy for them that it's still getting views, I think, unless we hate them now, in which case I'm not happy for them. I can't really keep up with who the internet likes and dislikes. To be honest, I just turn on TikTok, scroll for a bit, see people I will never see again in my life and go, ha, they made me laugh, and drop a like and then never commit their username to my memory. It's the circle of how posting goes. It'll be someone with like 10 million views. Can I stop going to that same room? It's been 3 times in a row. Okay, cool. Apparently whatever room I was trying to enter was insanely forbidden, because they were not letting me see what was behind that door, man. Whew. It's crazy how many TikTok creators I see the same, or I see over and over again, and I have no clue what their names are. Like that one dude, you all know him. He shows up, he goes, did you know, here's why politic bad, and he like says a bunch of, you know, things while there's food on the right side of him, and at the end of it he hits you with a, I want to eat that. I don't know who he is, I don't know what his name is. He shows up on my For You page every time I scroll, and I go, I don't want to get depressed, and then I skip it, and that's how it goes every single time. I don't think his content's bad or anything, it's just insanely depressing, and I'd rather, on my days of, you know, joy and laughter and happiness in my life, not see somebody go, here's all the injustice in the world and how people are getting screwed over. I'm sure there's a lot of them. I'm really just trying to like be a guy. Hello, oh my god, YouTube chat, holy shit. I always get so excited when I see a YouTube chat message, because YouTube used to be the way slower one. I think at this point it's about even, if not YouTube taking the advantage. But I'm also worried every time I stream, because I stream so much variety, well, variety in huge quotes, right? Every time I click go live, I'm worried there's gonna be the time a ton of people just unsubscribe because they click on me and go, oh, he's not funny right now, he's playing Isaac, gross. I just unsubscribe, which fair enough. I mean, like, just follow for the content you want. Where the fuck are my item rooms, by the way? If you're wondering why I've been wandering aimlessly around these halls, it's because I have nothing else to. Where the fuck are the item rooms? Where are they? I walked directly into that fire. I'm losing it. I'm gonna lose my mind, man. Have I lost my mind? The fastest fingers in the West is what I would say, most likely. Yes. And you can take that as a compliment. It's got to be over here to the left. We've been here. Where the fuck is the item room? They've removed it. They've removed item rooms from the game. What am I missing? It's got to be something, man. It can't just not exist. This might be the only time I use Little Portal. I won't lie. It takes me to a new area. And that's worth something. Little Portal, eat this card. Eat that card. Okay. He's a little bit larger. He's a little drunk and he needs me now. That doesn't help at all, because we can't have him eat a child. Imagine one day the YouTube stream blows up with like 80 viewers. I'm not gonna lie, I might just shut down. If there's too many people typing in chat, I might just like start ignoring everybody. How the fuck am I supposed? I'm already struggling sometimes to read messages, and there's not that many. The second there's more messages, everyone's gonna be like, I miss the days when Salted Slices would read my messages, and it felt like a deeply personal experience where I was able to, you know, say whatever I wanted and force the streamer to acknowledge it, even if it was the most absolutely insane thing. We will never deny a guest even the most ridiculous request. I'm losing it. I'm losing my fucking mind on this challenge. There is not much going on. It's red mom, so we can't even use our only item that's good, which is sinus infection, to help us. It's atrocious. There are people now when I'm about to go live on YouTube where it says viewers waiting, and that shit scares me. I mean, like, I very much appreciate it every time that there's somebody who's waiting for me to go live. I'm like, oh my god, look at me, someone's putting any kind of value to the stream I go live with. That feels so good. But fuck, okay. But dude, I'm gonna hold R. I know that's, you may call me an irresponsible gamer, one not deserving of the very praise of which he has begotten by his peers. I can't do it. That's what I'm saying. If there's too many people in chat, I'm done. I'm cooked, man. You gotta put the thermometer in. I'm cooked. Nope. You gotta make sure I hit that correct internal temperature. Please just give me an item room off rip. Okay. What kind of item we looking at? PhD. If this is Balls of Steel, I pay. If it's not, increase one random stat. What kind of stat we looking at? A tiers upgrade. It's good enough for us to start because it also increases the odds of Balls of Steel in the future. Balls of Steel, of course, being one of the best pills we can get for the entire challenge, seeing as we cannot get hearts normally. We can also have a better chance of getting full health. Both of those insane gets and or grabs. Not to mention our boy is now masked up. We got a range upgrade. That's fine. If we could get bottle cap, I'd be feeling amazing. Oh, baby. That would make me feel so wanted and desired, which is all I care about. Apple Trick or Treat. Apple's good. It's very good. It's a little bit of a tiers upgrade. Then we get Small Rock, which is damage up, speed down. The speed down part of it, I'm not exactly, you know, popping off, but it's still a very good start. This is the kind of start that we have to wait to see how I will throw. We know it's coming. The question is how. Now we can ignore Tinted Rocks because at best we get a a bomb and or a key. It tells us that this is health up, which is amazing for us to know. Definitely worth buying because then we can even go devil deals, seeing as it's going to be empty hearts, and empty hearts, they don't help us. They're useless. We're never going to be able to refill them. So why not exchange them for value? Scummy stockbroker voice. All you have to do is there's a new Inazuma update coming out. Oh no, I did not. Is it new characters? Is it new maps? Is it, well, I guess the maps already exist, but when you're in a regulation game, they don't let you play on the dirt fields for whatever reason. They say don't go chasing waterfalls. Just to, they're adding in please tell me like Professor Layton showing up. That shit would make the game actually peak. Beta, the character. Okay, and then I hope Alpha, his owner. Alpha, the owner of Beta. Okay. We're doing good. HP up from Marrow is fine. My character kind of looks like a cannibal. Did you have many viewers on the Inazuma stream, or did only the VOD get good views? On Twitch, I was averaging 8 viewers, and on YouTube, I was averaging 5 or 6 viewers. So, like, it was going very well. You might say, why are you not spamming more of it? I was going to play it tomorrow when the Steam servers are down, so I was just doing that. Nerfing Breach a little. I think they need to. Level 50 Alias team to go against, all having extra special moves. Okay. When is this coming out, by the way? Thus far, though, I'm in. But yeah, tomorrow I'm definitely doing it. Damn, you're getting close to 200 subs on YouTube. I try not to look at it because it scares me. Mainly because then I know the second I look at it, someone's going to unsub and I'm going to be like, hey, get back here. Adding better AI so they don't go offside. Good. Okay. Because the offsides is what was killing me online, man. I was getting so upset and frustrated with the AI constantly being offsides and in my goal. It made the game so frustrating when they get a random possession of ball into a free goal because they're, but if they're also nerfing Breach, I mean, that makes that issue also less prevalent because now they're not just going to get there, use someone who has a Breach passive and let it go in. So overall though, that's a lot of really good changes and I'm very excited to see how they use them. Okay, better UI for team editing I think is great. The UI was just, it's a little confusing. At 500 subs as a feed cam, only to premium subscribers. I can't be giving that shit out for free. I've been told that you got to market yourself for what you're worth, and I know what I'm worth. Snap. If I could snap, you would hear me snap right now, and then I would say period, and then hold on. Girl pop males. Let me save this image. Yeah, this won't look weird having this on my computer as a downloaded image. No, that's completely normal. Look, I'm a streamer. Of course, we have random images that may get us thrown onto a list, such as Jeffrey Epstein's on our computer. No, a period. A period. If that was cut out, this joke would work so much better, and I would leave it there. But unfortunately, it's not cut out. Be pretty cool though. It would be pretty cool. And they're adding in surrender. Before you could leave last second and not lose any points, and the other player wouldn't get any, so they're forcing you to surrender now. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm sure people will still rage quit, but that's not even an Inazuma issue. That's an online video gaming issue. When you give people the option to turn off their console, spike their computer through their ground, they're gonna do it. All right. That's simply the only option as far as they're concerned. Now we do have Bright Bulb, which we should be using. Hopefully. It's not really up to me. I know what you're thinking. Well, if you should be using it, why aren't you using it? It can only be used once we have an active item. That's not up to me when we get it. Pretty sure they're working on servers to make it less laggy. All they really need to make the servers less laggy, because it's not their fault, right? Nintendo games use peer-to-peer connection, which means it's largely based off the internet connection of the two parties playing. They really just need proximity-based matchmaking. A huge part of the lag, in my experience, has been... And it might just also be because the game's not that popular in the United States. I believe that it isn't, because every time Level 5 releases a game in the United States, it never gets the traction it deserves and or, you know, should be getting. But all they need is to try and do better local matchmaking. I know late April they might add campaign. Okay. I mean, we're going to be playing some tomorrow, but just hearing the changes they're doing make me very excited for when the game does eventually launch. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be pouring a lot of hours into it. I didn't think that I would ever become a fan of a sports game, though. Like, it's just not. Generally, I'm pretty diametrically opposed to playing sports games, just because I'm a gamer. Of course, I'm gonna sit in my basement, you know, soaking in my filth and sweat. But there's just something about the way they do all of their systems and the fact that it has RPG style elements that makes me absolutely love the gameplay loop. And the visuals themselves are fucking gorgeous. So I'm insanely happy I decided to give it a try. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the only logical move is I can move to Hawaii. And luckily, that's what the feat streams are going to sponsor. No popularity in America? Yeah. I can tell that there's a huge Spanish-speaking crowd for the game because it's almost all that people are streaming on Twitch is in Spanish. I think there's a decent size of US fans just because of how many people have ended up watching what I've been doing, because I'm essentially a nobody. Let's not kid ourselves. All right, I'm not walking into Dunkin' Donuts hitting them with a "you don't know me, I'm salted slices." Okay. But I think there's a decent enough American fan base. The only issue is the reason there aren't more people streaming it in English is you need a capture card for it, and I don't think the average person has a capture card at the ready. Okay, I'll just throw my bone hard on the ground. Just get rid of my boner for what it was. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, it's just rough. Level 5 has always struggled getting traction. The salted slices. Yeah, so you better fucking make my Boston cream donut snappy, all right? That's actually true. That is my order. That is my go-to at Dunkin' Donuts. I fucking love Boston cream donuts. Something like that heavy cream filling that I can tell will absolutely decimate my gut later. Oh, it just hits right, man. Probably my entire daily sugar intake in that one donut. Oh, that's the only one. Okay, Yum Heart is not bad. Yum Heart is a multifaceted tool here. On one hand, we can use it to keep our... Where'd it go? What? No, there was the other item room. Holy shit, I feel like I just took my meds. I'm waking up. Not the Ash and Dust, though. That's a completely different song. That's when I wipe my brow. Okay. Fuck. Dude, it's terrifying here. I need to get more razor blades to deal damage, because the razor blades have a damage multiplier. Thus, they're my only damage that feels reliable and or consistent. But yeah, the Yum Heart is multifaceted because it allows us to not only regen our HP, but once it's full, we can use dim or light bulb. This isn't dim bulb. What's it called? Is it just called vibrant? Okay, yeah, vibrant bulb to get stat boosts. But that's only once we have full HP, which we currently do not. Yeah, I saw a bunch of people saying it's just a blue lock copy, and I'm like, how old are you? Like, no offense, I've known Inazuma existed. I just didn't play any of the games because I was like, gross, sports games. What am I, a loser? Now, the one game, there's the... Were you the one who was talking about Captain Tsubasa? I believe was the name of it. I can't remember. I don't... Look, I'm not good with names because I generally don't read out people's names when I'm streaming, so therefore I have a bad memory of it. That one also looked interesting. Fuck, some stats up. I wasn't, but there was someone who brought it up. Okay. That one looked interesting. I think, to me personally, Inazuma's art style is just way nicer. And like, I mean, I'm just a level 5 fan. Let's not beat around the bush, all right? You tell me Me when Nino Kuni will be at the function. Me when Yokai Watch will be at the function. I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be hard to tear me away from it. Well, we got Crackjacks that heals us a bit and gives us Burnt Penny. Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, Captain Tsubasa looks good. It's just got a little something. Got to start the parasocial path. That's true. That's true. What's your real name? Where do you live? We should hang out sometime. All right, there we go. My eyes grow ever more vibrant. You and I would be best friends in real life if only you would donate more money on Twitch. See, I feel here's the best part about me making jokes like that. I have zero intention of ever setting up any kind of donations or payment that I'm getting from this, at least as it stands right now. So when I say something like that as a joke, it's you can't even parasocial and like I accidentally take advantage of someone who hears that and takes it legitimately, because there's nowhere you can go to donate. I don't need donations. I need cock. Sorry. This is the only word that came to mind. I don't know what it is. It's just kind of like the it's the quiplash effect, right? When you need a funny word, the only word that exists is comb. It's the only word at that point. It's not your fault. It's just the only humorous word. Boy, was I embarrassed. I thought I left the oven on, but it turns out that it was only... Oh, I got one that's gonna kill here. Dude, I've been cooking up this joke for a while. Okay, the way you shot out that fly was bullshit, by the way. You fucking shot him out Mach 10 Oppie, Oppenheimer style. That's fucked up. Oppie was also the answer to one of the New York Times things, which, look, I understand that people call him Oppie. You as a company have to understand that Oppie is a casual, informal name. You can't use that as your answer for something. It's bullshit. It was like the nickname for, but I guess it was for a crossword, which always do bullshit abbreviations. I kind of hate when they're like a name for a casual walk abbreviated and it's STRL because it's stroll or something like that. I understand what you're going for. I hate you for going for it. I can completely understand the hint and get the answer. That doesn't mean it was a good hint, okay? It's still stupid. I hate the abbreviated hints because it's just a way to make words fit that shouldn't be fitting. I mean, if you donate your kidney, I think that at that point I legally have to be like, I'll at least have to say your name on stream, which I understand. There was someone who joined one time and they're like, please say my name. And I was like, what the fuck? What is going on? Why do you want it so bad? I was hoping that they might be like, his voice is so attractive, because that would really give me the ego boost I need for the rest of my life. Men don't get complimented enough, okay? I would hold on to that as a core memory. If they said your voice is just like really attractive and I'd like to hear my name said in it, I'd be like, holy shit. This is a core memory. I know my voice doesn't sound attractive, but if somebody else thought it, I can know that it's, you know, a convenient lie you're telling me, but that's okay. I'd rather be conveniently lied to, I guess. Yeah, maybe oh, you know what? Maybe he was asking for me to give him a name. Maybe he just wanted to be assigned a new one. And I failed him in his time of need. Or her. I hate the Binding of Isaac. This is one of my least favorite items in the entire game. That's fine. If I had to put my two least favorite items in the game, I would be saying Guillotine and Isaac's Heart are two of them. Why? Because Guillotine makes you shoot in a circle, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on, and I hate it. Look at how I'm moving, man. I'm moving like they do or something. What the fuck is this? It's not good. I mean, okay, let's... Bright side, we're positive, we're positive. It could be worse. I'm not going to answer how it could be worse, because I don't have an answer right now, but it probably could be worse if I had to guess. I just really don't know how. Let's open this. I know it's a stupid way to use our last key, but... Okay, well, that's it. I was gonna say, what if it pays off in a major way? It paid off in a, I was gonna say a minor way, and I know that that's a completely acceptable thing to say. It's very weird sounding though. Something about the syntax of it just, it doesn't add up right. It just doesn't sit right with me, you know? And then also, dude, tomorrow I was just realizing for the Inazuma stream, we're gonna be so goated because so many of my units I've finally got to a level that's not 30, but it's respectable because it's low to mid 20s. I'm finally gonna stand a chance online. They're not just gonna mollywop me and, you know, take me out back, kill me for thinking I could play the game. I'm gonna use this once just to use this. Was it worth the money I got? I would say yes, but also it was just optimization. And you might be higher level than I am currently. It's okay. When I said mid 20s, let me rephrase. It is definitely low 20s, as in high teens, low 20s. But it's good enough that I think we stand a chance against some people in ranked, because some people in ranked are still low teens. So I don't like calling people low teens and saying we have a chance with them. That's not right. But like, yeah, in context, it's right. But that's the kind of thing that you're asking for someone to take out of context. All right, this is my guillotine loving arc. I'm learning to love guillotine. Did I say it's one of my least favorite items? Yes. But at least it's not Isaac's heart. At least it's not Isaac's tears. At least it's not other things. Yeah, I know, dude. People on rank, scoring against people who are levels and levels higher than me is a feeling of dopamine and euphoria that I cannot match. And no, I'm not talking about the show starring Zendaya, okay? Nobody remembers that show because it's been too long, and now the second season's not already out, so people have lost all interest, okay? We care about Shameless now, not Euphoria. Sorry, it's how it is. Now, do I care about Shameless? I've seen 3 clips from it, and there's one actor in it who looks so familiar, but I can't place my finger on where I've seen him. I also have no clue what the show is about. I guess it's just about being shameless every now and then. That's pretty nice. What was the one scene I saw? I saw one scene where there was like, they were at a church doing a Bible reading and they were going bar for bar in the Bible. And I was like, holy shit. Epic rap battles of history. That scene was pretty sick, but only because it's an insane thing to go bar for bar with. Therefore, I thought it was a very good scene. Okay. Because, like, TV's meant to be a little absurd. It's not happening in real life. That's the point. I hate to break it to you. They're not... When you watch an episode of Seinfeld, they're not really doing that. They came up with the bits. Bryan Cranston taking that hit of... What does he take the hit of? The nitrous oxide. Before he puts it on Jerry Seinfeld. He didn't actually take a hit of nitrous oxide there. It's a little bit of a joke. It's all for play for the show. And apparently, if, you know, Bryan Cranston's to be believed on it, it was an electrician who came up with that joke, which some people are like, wow, I can't believe an electrician came up with that. Are they not allowed to be funny? Are electricians, is it like illegal for them to come up with jokes on their own? I don't get it. Why was everyone so blown away by that? I understand it's because the writing team didn't come up with it, but he did. Yeah, well, people can innately just kind of have jokes in the back of their head, all right? It's kind of the beauty of humanity. We all just kind of talk and say shit. Me more than most people, much to my behest. Or your behest. I don't know, I just like the word behest, so I wanted to say it, really. The true and genuine meaning was not there. I can't find the boss again. I think Curse of the Lost cripples me when I'm playing on stream because I don't think about the map's layout at all, thus leaving me to wander this, you know, endlessly. I'm going to do something that's questionable. I'm going to run in here to get a reward. I'm so stupid. That's okay. It's okay. We got Bluppy. Dude, look, we got fucking Bluppy. That's not bad. Oh, hey, there's Bob's Rotten Head. Hey, nice to see you. It's been a while. Bob's Rotten Head. I've been missing you, you know. Didn't really care that you were there, but now that I see you're still there, I also don't care. So, what does Bluppy do for us that's amazing? No, okay, it's so hard to use this thing as an orbital. I swear it's got the weirdest hitbox in the world, man. So stop using it as an orbital. I want more damage. My greed knows no bounds, and I will treat the game as though it is at fault for my greed. if that's okay with everybody. And if it's not, it's my stream. I'm running this ship the way I wish. I run a tight ship. And if you think this is tight, just wait a bit. It'll get even tighter. Style, we got damage and range up, but it's only out of one eye, I believe. That eye we cannot shoot from because of stapler? No, we don't have stapler on this run. So I don't know why it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. That's not for me to determine. I hate this champion variant of Mom. Probably my least favorite one because it's just kind of like the spawns a bunch of little guys variant. And that's not good at all. I feel like I shouldn't leave stream until I win this challenge. Now that I've said that out loud, I couldn't even say. I was so far. What the fuck even hit me? That's not what killed me. There's no shot. Wait. How could her stomp have killed me? I was 30 feet above the stomping grounds. Generally, to get stomped by something, you need to be underneath it. And I know I've paid a lot of cosplayers for that. A lot. Too many to name, probably. We'll start with an item. If it sparks interest in me, I'm not starting with PhD again. We'll go for one more item. If we get a good item where I feel as though I can do a run with it, I will do one more run of this. Otherwise, I think I'm just like I might be a smidge tilted. I don't know if it comes through in my voice. I might be just a little bit rattled by this challenge. Let's see what we got here. Immaculate. We get more curse rooms than anything else. I'll just keep checking them. Cool. All right. One more item. They hate me, man. They hate me because they ain't me. And that's just the sad, sad truth of this world, you know? What you got in here? That's just the sad truth. I'm going one more item. I know I sound like a gambler, but the thing is, what if I do win big? You're not seeing the same vision I am. Okay, final item. Speedball. Guys, I'm gonna end stream. I know. But come on, you can't just run from your problems. Oh, I can. And I will. No, but thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. If you did decide to come out, let me check if there's anybody to raid on Twitch. There's no one to raid on Twitch. Great. Everybody is not live. Isn't that so sad? I'm the only person live. It's just me. No wonder. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for coming if you did decide to show up. And I am going to go sleep now. If you're wondering, by the way, about my job situation, because I brought it up many times before, I am still in crunch time, which is why, yet again, it's still weird. How long is crunch time going to last? Should be a week and a half more. Then I'm free and back to my more normal and longer streaming schedule. Aside from that, I'll see you guys later.